What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How's it going? NPC, the game, Gabriel, Carbo Games. Back at it again. Been a minute. What's up, everybody? Coming to you live on this beautiful October morning here in Taiwan. Yeah. Shout out to Markella in the building. Welcome, everyone. Come on, hit the donation, hit the like, all that. Thanks for coming in too. Thanks for the comments. Appreciate y'all. Today's episode themes are Panelverse sector battles, the 2025 NPC Live Streamer Awards Audience Choice. It's here. Yeah, thank you. Top of the morning, Lindsay. What's going on? It is Halloween over here in Taiwan. We're celebrating today at school. I got my Reaper, Don't Fear the Reaper costume ready to go. The optics are high. What's up to my friend Snafu Snaps? There's Wheels. What's going on? What's up, Cynthia? Lady Luck in the building. Good to have you. Much love, Lady Luck. Welcome back. We got to catch up. The Vengeful Truther, my brother, and my twin. Shout out Buddha in the building, bitch. Yeah. So yeah, what's really going on? This Panelverse is ridiculous, man. It's a constant loop-de-loop, roller coaster loop, as Shadow would say, of ad hominems and bullshit and fucking stupid shit. It's definitely a tool if you're from the school of philosophy called negation, where you focus in the things you don't like so you can make way through purging and make way for things you do like. You know what I'm saying? Remember all this craziness. Power tool sectors, it's just temporary. The consciousness which is awareness, as awareness is the most precious gift you could ever get, and no one can take it away from you. No one can sell it to you because it's yours. This felt presence of direct experience is something that we all know about, but sometimes we're distracted by the mass marketers trying to get your attention and your awareness on their products so they can peddle them to you, or by negative thoughts from social interactions we have with other people. And by the way, I think Cynthia's in there, and I think I heard you. Somebody sent me a clip of you saying that, like, I used to use narcotics. I don't use narcotics. I've tried psychedelics before, right? And to be honest, you were referring to Kevin Marathon's Kevin talk that we had a while back, like a month or two ago, when we were talking about psychedelics and whatnot. I did mention on that talk that I haven't actually even tried psychedelics that much, just a handful of times. However, I have interviewed hundreds of people about it, and I don't know what you're talking about. I don't take narcotics. That was wild. Narcotics are, that's something different. Psychedelics are natural, and so get your facts straight. So, and by the way, see, that's something that get caught up with. I just wanted to clear that up because that was wild. I never heard anyone say that before about me, so I needed to address that. So, by the way, the Panelverse sector battles. There's different sectors, right? I mean, shout out to Resto, who's streaming again, right? He was streaming last night. He reminded me the fact that he's the one that first brought it to my attention that there are different sectors in YouTube. This is when he was like dipping his toes in the beef sector. Right? And then there was the over there in Dallas, what the Mo 3 sector, right? That congregate seemed to be have congregated around the rapper Mo 3, rest in peace, about investigating his murder. Then there's the yeah, and I mean this was all through time in what's it called, The Purge by Auntie. Auntie said every creator should have one event a year that everyone goes to, right? And this got me to think about what's going to be. Well, actually, I already had planned an event, this Panelverse Awards, right? This Panelverse, which was basically started off as something that Shadow Buddha and I were like, fuck it, let's do a year in review, right? And let's get all the clips together of our favorite moments throughout the year and just show them off, right? And I think I had told I think I made the thumbnail and everything, and I this is when I used to schedule my shows like a month out and whatnot. And I had it out there, and Locksmith Jeremy, who said, "Oh my gosh, you're having a Panelverse Awards, like award show," and I'm like, "Yeah," but it was mostly like hype up our clip show, right? And he was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be fun." And then fast forward a couple days later, this motherfucker, he put the link in like 10 discords at least or something like that, and people are asking him and us about like what's up with this Panelverse Awards. I'm like, oh shit, we got to put in some work. So in the span of a week, we started to come up with some categories, 33 categories, right, for the awards. And then we came up with the nominees and whatnot. And then in the span of, we basically put it together in the span of 48 hours, the whole show, right? So yeah, that was hey, what's up, Becca? Good to see you. That was how we came up with the Panelverse, and then we executed it. We had the legend Provo with the monologue. We had the clips. It was tight. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun we had. And everyone loved it so much that they were like, we're gonna do it again. And it's coming up again. Everybody. It's coming up on January 4th, which is a Saturday in the wilderness of North America at 9 p.m. Eastern. Right? What's the matter, you, everybody? Good to have you. Yeah. Yeah. So, what's up, Imperians? Imperius, he was nominated for was it for chat was it Panel Walker or something like that, or just Legend or Menace in the chat? I think we used the clip of him going at Andrew Wilson, by the way. Yeah, who I definitely thinks is definitely a part of the Panelverse. I think he kind of lightweight started it in a sense of showing people how to panel the right way and whatnot. But I digress. So everyone, welcome. Today's broadcast, we're going to get into some of these, let you know about these the upcoming award show. So this is the 2025 NBC Live Streamer Awards, and one of the biggest innovations we have is the audience choice is here for Streamer of the Year. You get to choose. You get to choose, right? And if you were here last year, you know exactly what kind of madness we're talking about with all those different moments and whatnot. We had debates turning into documentaries. She's fucking the moderator. We had spiritual panels turning into street fights. Shout out to Jack Telcott. And one dude who literally fell asleep on stream, on live camera, multiple times. Shout out to Nightish in the building, right? Good old Nightish. Falling asleep and shit. Shit's crazy. Yeah. But this year, this is going to be a little different because for the first time ever, you, the audience, the fans, the chat warriors, you're running the show. At least you're running the biggest part of the show. You're going to be voted on the NPC 2025 Live Streamer of the Year, right? It's officially here. We already started actually with the voting. I'm gonna tell you more about it. Yo, what's up, Shift? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. So what's new this year? This year the power has shifted. Like you like that? The power has shifted, right? Yeah. You wanted to let the people, the ones who actually watch these streams and these streamers grind and argue and embarrass themselves nightly. You wanted to see, um, you wanted to have you decide who's really built for this streaming. Because in order to be streamer of the year, you got to be built a little differently. So here's how it works. Over the next 9 weeks, the best of the best, and sometimes honestly the worst of the best, from across the six legendary Panelverse sectors of the all of the above sector, they'll go at it head to head, and you guys get to vote. Y'all debate. You can campaign for your favorite streamer, and your votes will determine who moves on and all the way to the grand finale, which will be on January 4th, 2026, 9 p.m. Eastern on this channel. And that night we're gonna go live, and then the winner will be revealed for Streamer of the Year that you the audience crowned. So let me tell you a little bit about the sectors and whatnot. This year, the people that'll be stepping into the ring or will be part of the six Panelverse sectors. This is the sectors that the NPC Council has came up with. You probably can see some correspondence or things that resonate with you. So this is the different sectors in all of the above sectors. There's six of them, and each one is wild in their own way. So let's start with the first one. The first sector is going to be the debate sector, right? This is where the logic meets the chaos. You can say in the gladiators of the Panelverse. they'll probably even argue with a toaster. Some of these guys and girls, as long as it talks back. And so in the debate sector, you can witness there'll probably be these streams. There'll be definitely long speeches, people with the mic drop moments and dramatic exits and whatnot. That sector has actually been at the forefront of the Panelverse. I think it's in a way, it's kind of like the backbone of the all of the above sector, the debate sector. We saw it with the Rob Noor and the Sarah, the Tomato, and Andrew Wilson. And so that's the first sector. Now, let me see if you guys you guys walking with me. Can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? So the second sector is the spiritual / educational sector. And this is the conscious ones. They come in peace usually, right? Until someone interrupts their meditation on stream or lecture. And in this sector, it's all about raising your awareness, your consciousness, and sometimes raising their voices. Shout out to Jack Telcott when he has to put the boys and the girls in check, right? Right. So this is like like the Machine Lies and Jack Telcott, Paul and Slave, OTW, right? So the stream, and then the third sector would be the Streamaholics Anonymous sector, and this is the one we're voting on right now. And these are the people that it's actually pure chaos and a lot of tea sipping and spilling, a lot of gossip. And some of those streams go on like nonstop, almost 24/7, until they spill all the tea. And you know who you are, right? So, and we had some of these people on the broadcast last time we went live, and shout out to that epic live stream, 12 hours almost, 11 hours and 55 minutes. We had over 1,000 people watching. That was kind of cool. Definitely. And we had some of those people from the Streamaholics Anonymous sector come in there. People like here, let me show you. So give me an example. So we started this on Monday, this first sector with their voting. We let them know and their discords, their people, their producers, and the voting has started, right? And so this is the Streamaholics Anonymous voting, right? And right here we have Grace Thorpe. So far, she's at, I think, over 120 people have voted, which is pretty good, right? So right here we have Grace Thorpe. She's at 22%. Her and her dad came on the stream. Oh, she has 22% of the votes. Hurricane Ruby, has 33% of the votes. She's leading right now. Oh, no, she's not. She's second. The Princess has 35% of the vote. That's a surprise. Damn. The Princess out there in Austin, Texas, right? He's getting 35% of the vote. Then Ava the G, who we had a good interview with her, epic interview, got 10%, getting 10% of the vote, right? So that's what an example of the voting right there and what sector we're in right now, right? So yeah, so that's the Streamaholics Anonymous. So they're the voting end probably definitely on Monday, right? And the next sector will be announced on Monday officially. And they'll have a week to go through that, for example. So that's the third. The Streamaholics Anonymous is the third sector. The fourth sector would be is what we call the Vegas content sector, not to be confused with the Vegas sector, where that's where that murder happened, right? That crazy shit. This is the Vegas content sector, because that's all we always heard from these guys. Content above everything, right? This is where you know, Resto, Mel, Rizla, Kev, Chris, they went out to Vegas and wild out. And even more epic than their trip was the aftermath, all the content that we're still talking about today. So then there's definitely a sector there where people be going to they be going to all these different sectors, right? Each other's sector. You see the same people, right? They're almost like subsectors of all of the above sector. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty interesting, Goblin. Thanks, man. So, damn, 109 votes. Okay, yeah, that's not bad, right? Not bad at all, right? Always be better, right? But it's good. It's a good start. So Shadow Buddha said Streamaholics Anonymous voting week ends November 3rd. So get your votes in. And even if you don't like those sectors, it's fun to vote for it, right? This is a good one. This is Logical Spark says, does anyone know what happened to Izzy? I would miss watching her. Do you really? Wow. Well, yeah, I guess she was kind of fun, right? Interesting. Last time I heard, I think Resto and Izzy had a falling out, or they don't really collab anymore. Leave it at that. Yeah, she was big in the Panelverse. Her time at Target last time we heard, right? So yeah, so that's the Vegas sector, the fourth sector. Now the fifth sector is what we refer to as the Degeneration X sector, right? And this is somebody say this is the dark side of the Panelverse. It's unfiltered, uncensored, and completely unpredictable. Where some of the funniest and the craziest moments actually come from this sector. But you might need a warning label before you watch it, right? This would probably be like the Flow State, Ortho Guy. Who else? Sasquatch. Yeah. 10th Man. And yeah. Right there. Then there's the so that's the Degeneration X sector, right? You think Reslo hooked up with her? Oh shit, we have to ask him. I haven't heard that one. Yeah, be sure to vote for your thanks, Markella, for your favorite get creator right there for streamer of the year. Yeah, can we get make sure you it's better to give. So I mean, if you have a donation, if you feel moved to, please do.
I mean, when it comes to business and anything that's successful, a friend of mine the other day told me, he said, I don't know what it was, but someone was around and said, yeah, because money can't buy happiness. And he turned around and he said, no, money does buy happiness. You just got to give it away. That made all the sense in the world to me because it's the truth.
Yeah, man. Must be the money. It's better to give than to receive. And you can vote right there. Markella has the hyperlink right there. So yeah, in the last sector, the sixth sector is what we call the barber shop talk sector. Blackish sector, huh? Real talk, right? Sharp takes, like just like at the barbershop, and street level truth. It's like when you go to the barbershop and some of these streams in the barbershop talk sector, it's almost like therapy with edge ups, right? Getting in there nice and clean, right? So fresh and so clean. The wisdom here is definitely underrated, and the arguments are definitely legendary too. Shout out to Jay Prince and them, Nightish, Chaotic Truth. You know how they do it, right? Right. So 6 sectors, 6 different energies, and over the next 9 weeks, they're all going to battle for the same thing: your vote. Right. And I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna work, how this is gonna work, right? This new way of being, these battles, these sector battles. Right? So how is it gonna work, man? Almost like a March Madness tournament, but more interactive. So every week, so every week there's gonna be and a battle is when they like I just showed you on this right here. This is the battle right here for your vote. The polls right here. Battle it out every time a streamer gets a vote on my community posts, on our community posts. Gabriel Carbo Gains, the streamer gets a percentage up or whatnot, right? Or then it takes away a percentage from somebody else, and whoever has the highest percentage at the end of the week wins and moves on to the next sector, the next level of the game, the semifinals and finals and whatnot. Yeah, it's like a round robin, like Vengeful Chief just said. So it's like a round robin kind of thing. Groups of 4 winners move on. Thanks, Vengeful Truther. Appreciate that. So every 4 weeks, no, every week, 4 streamers will compete in their appropriate sector. And then from these sectors, 1 winner will be chosen each week. And of the 6 winners, they'll go into a semifinal. Then they'll be split up into 2 groups of 3. And in those 2 groups of 3, 1 winner from each group will be chosen. Right? Then the final 2 will go head to head for about 2 weeks of voting. And the winner or the champion of the Streamer of the Year NPC Awards Live Streamer of the Year will be crowned on January 4th, 2026 at 9 p.m. Eastern on this channel, right? And after each battle, we'll put up all the polls again, make a post, pin a comment of the winner, and we'll tell you. I'll tell you that keep in mind who you vote for, who's bringing the best content, the best energy, or pure entertainment value. Because it's going to show that week in the voting. And I have to say, this is kind of fun. It's already been fun. We've already done a couple of days of it, and it's pretty awesome. Would you say, Vengeful Truther? You said Grace isn't well liked. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people don't take it seriously. I let Grace know about it. She said she got the message and whatnot. She has a Discord of simps or Grace Thorpe warriors that you think that they would clean the floor with those people, but that's the thing. Anything can happen, bro. About active. It's about showing and proving. Because you can have the best attributes on paper, but if you don't go out and produce and be active, you're worthless, right? You're basically worthless. So that's gonna be how the battles work, right? So how do you participate, the viewer? So this is what I'm going to need you to do right now. Definitely make sure you're subscribed to this channel. So turn on your notifications on because you don't want to miss your sector's battle. I mean, you don't want to miss any of the battles, but especially the sector that you usually frequent. And you can also tag your favorite streamer in the chat or on social media and tell them that you're up next, that they're up next on Monday. And that people are watching, the streets is watching. Right? And then I finally need you to mark your calendar, January 4th, 2026, 9 p.m. Eastern. Because the final is going to be insane. Because we're talking about drama, laughter, redemption arcs, and possibly one or two public apologies. I see that coming too. All right. So, all right then, chat. Let's test the waters a little bit, huh? Let's test it. So drop your sector in the chat and who's taking it this year, right? Who's it gonna be? Right? Who's it gonna be? Right. Well, before you do that, I want to remind you on November 3rd, which the current Streamaholics Anonymous sector the voting will be ending. The one that Hurricane Ruby is winning right now. That'll be ending and a new sector will be starting. And that's going to be the Vegas content sector. Right? The Vegas folks. You know who they are. Okay. That's going to be next. So let me know. So that's a heads up. Well, so chat. What now? Let me know whose sector is taking it this year. You say, what do you say? Vengeful Truth to you? Let me see. Damn. You said debate sector? Mm-hmm. Debate sector. Okay. I feel you. Oh, it says January. It says January 3rd. Okay, that's for me. I guess for me it's January 4th, but for you guys it's January 3rd. We'll make sure we modify that. Thank you, Markella. Appreciate that. Yeah. So it's the week. It's the Saturday of January 3rd, 4th weekend, right? So you say debate sector, right? You don't think it's gonna be the barbershop sector? The debate sector is pretty strong. Definitely pretty strong. The Generation X sector is pretty strong too. Right? The spiritual educational sector definitely got a lot of devotees on that. Right? You say the Vegas sector? For sure? Damn. Okay. All right. Well, by the way, if you want to come up here, let's talk about it. Who do you think is going to get these awards? And because this is the for the biggest award, the live streamer of the year, 2025 NPC awards, right? But we also have 33 awards total, but 32 other awards that we're going to have as well that the council got together and cooked up some really good battles in themselves right there that are fun. So here's the link right here. If you want to come up and talk about this stuff. Yeah. And keep it on subject. pinned the comment. So, you said the barbershop sector. Go ahead, Goblin. Chaotic truth in them. Damn, yeah, because he's becoming strong. He has a lot of viewers. A lot of viewers. A lot of viewers, yeah. A lot of viewers. JP, John, I think John, he might be in that. Jay Prince, he got about 6,000 subs too on that, active subs. So he's pretty big with that. I like that, Goblin. You said the Vegas sector? That's where Mel might be in that one. She has to be in that one, huh? The Vegas sector, Markella? Why is that? Yeah. You said the spiritual sector. Yeah. Okay. Let me know who you think's in that one. Right? Vegas and Ruck Dog might be in the Vegas sector for sure. For sure, my boy. Yeah. Definitely. What's up, Ruckavelli? Yeah. So who's gonna crash out at the awards? Yeah, because it's gonna be a tight ship in the sense that the winners will be invited on stage to give an acceptance speech. Each winner, right? No squatters on stage, just Provo and I, right? Provo's gonna do the intro, and then Provo the monologue, which was great last year. Going to be even more epic this year. Then we'll get on with the awards. Provo and I. Who's the sleeper pick, you think? Right? You say the debate sector, Wheels, that's a smart money, yeah. Yeah, Chaotic Truth has been doing his thing for sure. For sure. Yeah. Cracking jokes, huh? Who do you think's gonna crash out in the first round? It's not even gonna make it. Who do you think? Yeah. Resto, are you stupid? From the Vegas content sector for sure. Yeah. Shout out to fucking motherfucking Ruckavelli in the house. Yeah. Ruck, man. Ruck was out there in Vegas, huh? He was. That man knows he has a lot of tea right there. He hasn't spilled too much of it though. He's keeping it close to the chest. Who's got the more importantly, who do you guys think is gonna win streamer of the year? Yeah. Who got that streamer of the year energy, guys? Who do you think? Who you guys think? I think so far the debate sector is heavy tonight. But I see the spiritual gang showing love too. Yeah. Y'all might be surprised this year though. The Generation X, I see you in the back. You're always getting loud. You're always getting loud, man. Yeah. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do this. Let's see who's gonna win. We'll see. Who should we go do a mini poll real quick? Two sectors, right? Two sectors. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a 1v1 right now? Let's see who win. Give me two. I'm thinking off the bat, maybe debate sector versus who? Who's it gonna be? The Generation X sector or educational sector? Raging Tomato? Don went sour. You think so? Damn, that's nasty work right there. Holy shit, that's wild. Tomato, Flow, Jim Bob, huh? Was the debate sector? All the sectors lose to the Truthio, period, he says. Damn. Hey, I ain't partial. So I gotta go with that one, right? What do you call a computer that sings, Adele? Mm-hmm. Let's do a poll right here for the debate sector. Let me get on. Play some music while I get this shit correct. Devil's Pie. Mm-hmm. Sarah with 60% of the vote. What was the? Gotta get this poll down. Yeah. By the way, the link is in the chat. Let's go. Little sample of the awards. Some of the people that won last year. I see you in the chat. In the chat. Yeah, what's up, Snaps?
Mr. MPC, Gabriel Carbo Gaines. What's going on, buddy?
How's it going, Officer Smith? It's good. It's good. Actually, you don't want to get the word out. These battles.
Can I offer a add-on to your games and let you think about it, but I'll publicly offer it to you?
What's that?
I would like to have a Truthio section, and I'll present on behalf of the Truthio biggest scammers, biggest frauds, biggest douchebags, and I guarantee we'll get some votes. And I could come up with a list of those and the evidence to show why they should be on the poll. But yeah, you should contact me and let me know, and we could do a Truthio poll too, added to your award show, because I think there's biggest racist lately, biggest like really hardcore polls that I think will get a lot of attention too. So let me know, Mr. MPC.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, because you know you do your MPC award game show, blah blah, and then let me have like a halftime show, like the Snafu Crew Truthio halftime, and we have our own poll within. And I'll talk to you behind the scenes, and you could approve just maybe like a 3 or 4 category section or something, and then we'll like add four people to each whatever.
The zebras are breaking through. They're taking over.
Because I would like the Truthio, man. Let the people speak, right? And I have optics, like we saw Mel. And Mel, was involved in some scamulant stuff just as much as Tomato and Flo. And so, like, I'm just saying, like, there are some polls that the Truthio polls would. The halftime show might take just like Super Bowl. The halftime show might take it, dude. You might not want me to do this.
We just Shadow and I, the executive producer and the council, we just need you not to use the P word during the broadcast.
Well, that's what I said. Let's talk behind the scenes, and we will we will table it, sir.
All right, we'll table it.
Because if you're gonna like Michael or Janet Jackson me, what was it, a 5-second delay or something, nipple slip thing, and then live TV became like 5-second delayed.
Yeah, our finger will be on the drop down to the basement when Snaps is doing this. If we go through with it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Let's talk about it.
The most drunk, because we have a few drunks that are most addicted. Like again, these are polls that maybe the MPC game hasn't put out, but the Truthio has no problem during the halftime show. And of course, Goblin in your chat would be like number one on that.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. You're giving them too much.
Maybe Austin Murphy. There's a few other drunks out there.
But here's the thing, like, and if we do go through with this, and we'll talk about it in the back end, it could be like something like a spinoff. Like, how what was it that Archie Bunker, what was that called? All in the Family. Like the Jeffersons were a spinoff of that. Right?
Yeah.
So those scammer awards, they could be That could be an entity unto themselves, right?
And yeah, so again, let me know, and I already have a few ideas for the sections for the halftime if you're down. But no, and we either way we'll be promoting it and good stuff, man.
No, I like that, bro. I like it. Sounds cool, man. We can definitely come up with one. But yeah, stay up here for a second because I'm about to shut it down. I'm glad you came up, bro, because
yeah, I knew you were. I knew you were just feeling it. You were having little issues of just being, frustrated. But I'm just glad you decided to kick your camera on and decide to do you, man.
Yeah. Appreciate all the support, man.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, stay up here for a second if you can, for like maybe for 5 minutes.
I got you, man. I got you.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, so everybody, NPC Awards, Panelverse Awards, 2025, right? So yeah, I'm thinking if should I play that video? Yeah, give you a heads up about what.
You even got the Chica Awards, like the feminist awards, non-feminist. Like there's a bunch, but the girls.
There's a lot of
awards.
A lot of feminists here.
Can you give us a list of your 32? Can you
That's
do
the
that?
next show.
Or no?
That's the next show. That's the next show.
Okay, because
what I can do is we can go over the winners last year, all those awards, and give you an idea.
I never even watched. I never even watched the first show. You should do a rewatch one day, like a watch party.
You think so?
Yeah,
we did that already. We did that. We did that. It's funny. It's funny. We did that last week.
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, not last week. Like a month ago. And and Dirty Laundry thought that was the actual show. He's so bright.
Yeah. Well, either way, I missed it. And no, if you guys end up doing a watch party of it, that'd be fun and to catch up on the whole thing.
Let me show you that. Let's go over some of the winners right quick. Snaps from last year. Let me bring up this post real quick where we had this going on. About the Hulk Hogan. Oh shit. Going through all the old posts. There will be a journalist, True Journalist Award.
Nice.
That's on the docket. That's gonna be fun.
That'll be fun.
Let me see. The time, did I pass it? What? 5 months ago, man.
Time flying by, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's going by quick, bro.
Going by real quick.
Yeah. Here we go. Almost there. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. And the winner is.
Weren't you going to do a mock poll for the audience?
A mock poll? Yeah. That was Flow State versus.
That's what you were going to do?
Yeah, I did it. Let me see who won. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I didn't even vote.
We'll still leave it up. I'm still trying to figure out the poll. The shit. Okay, so it says, because I have this yes or no, and I don't need that. So who wins the debate sector? We have Sarah versus this example versus Flow State. Sarah 43%, Flow State 29% right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna that vote needs to be rigged. I'm gonna have to call Cage.
No,
get bossed all over. You gotta have a fair vote. That's not fair.
Neither. I don't want to be too nice to him. It comes around.
There should be a third. There should be a third. I just feel there should be a third.
You think so? Check this out.
Oh,
here's the whatchamo. The winners of last year. Now, tell me if you can see that. Can you see that okay?
Wow. You guys should put a little video together.
Yeah. Check this out. Can you see that? We'll go over it real quick. So last year, 2024 NBC Awards, all of the above sector. Best streamer, live streamer. Mel Pandora won that. The audience choice.
How was this determined last year?
That award was the audience choice. Just like this year, the audience's choices like that. Except this one is like they have the streamer battles. That's the new component in it.
Well, and I think
other awards,
you have different eyes on it this year than you did last year as well.
yes,
So
we
it'll
did.
be a whole different, the analytics will be completely different as far as if you were to go off the voting and who's voting.
We have the NPC Awards Council. You know, like similar to like the Oscars have their council.
Right? I get it. You got your in-house guys. I get it.
Yeah. So and these came up with the 33 awards. So audience MVP, Locksmith Jeremy. All right. Most creative setup winner was Resla. Live chat legend was Siege. I don't know if you remember Siege. He used to be one of Glenn Lawrence's producers.
I remember him.
Chatter. Yeah. Most engaging game streamer, Resto Chesto. Okay. Funniest live stream moment. No, wait. Best viewer driven stream was Speakeasy. A lot of that has to do with the You've seen that verbal combat?
Yeah, this thing looks rigged already from the start. Keep going.
Well, this is Snap.
I'm just saying some of these names.
Yeah. Funniest live stream moment award: Raging Tomato, Based Oracle, and Andrew Wilson. He's fucking the moderator.
That was okay. I remember that one. That was a class. See, you need to put the clips with the awards and do like a little.
No, we did.
Show.
No, we
you
did.
got that clip? That's like the one I'd like to see.
You want to see that one? Okay, we'll bring.
Yeah, let's see. I haven't seen.
All right, hold on. We'll bring that one up. So, best collaborative stream award was Glenn Lawrence and Josie. Best educational live stream award was The Machine Lies. They'll like this one, Snap, maybe. Best stream vixen, Eternal. Stream vixen. Unexpected Star War, Izzy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Best interview stream, The Raging Tomato and Andrew Wilson, when she interviewed Andrew Wilson.
Okay. My things have changed over here.
Is that
yeah, it's really funny, well. Actually. Yeah. I don't think they could win together this year. Yeah. Can that happen? I mean, they might. Technically, they might again.
One of the best, like aha moment or something. I don't know.
The clout and drama on their fucking optics. Yeah. That might be their key for this year.
Right. Best audience growth without bot subs. Mel Pandora. She went like from like 0 to like 5,000 in like in a year. It was pretty good. Yeah. Best soundtrack in a live stream, The Machine Lies. Yeah, I think I could have been up with that one.
Which soundtrack? Do you even have what soundtrack? No.
No, this music you play. Your sound. Oh, what's what I call your soundtrack on your? Because Machine fuses. He plays a lot of music on his stream. Not that damn mean bias. Oh fuck it. Not that damn AI music. Like real songs. You know.
No, I was just making sure. I was just wondering. Yeah. Or I was just wondering if it's a specific song he played.
Right. Best variety live stream, Provo. Right,
Mr. Provo.
Most inspirational streamer, Grid One. Right,
Grid One Motorsports.
Rising Star Streamer Award, kind of like Rookie of the Year, The Process. Right,
whoever the fuck that is.
He does a lot of URL streams now. Most intense debate, Based Oracle versus Andrew Wilson. Right, that was pretty big. Best debate live stream. Speak Easy. Okay. You like this one, Snaps? Ultimate Reaction Award. Marathon Kev, Blind Fury, has an unfortunate mishap on live. You know what that is, right? Live reaction. Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh man, time flies by.
Yeah. Best comedy stream, Flow State. All right. Longest epic streamer, John Galt, for sure. Like John Galt. He literally streamed for 24 hours. He streamed for 24 hours straight.
Yo.
Yeah. Best power couple, partners, live streamers, power couple, Ben and Grace Thorpe.
Okay. Yeah. You know, the Native Americans call Ben Big Ben Kicking Grace.
He also kicked his son too, remember?
I do. I know, but Like I said, there's reasons why Grace has the zebras on her computer screen. They know.
Yeah.
The pogos be running rampant, Mr.
Keeman.
There's
a Kiwi. There's another snaps in the back. Who is that? Let me see.
Probably Lando. Probably Lando. I bet you it's Landry.
Okay.
He's crying pretty heavy lately.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Landry's crying pretty heavy lately.
Hey, what's up, man? Who is this? This is why I got one snaps here. Yo, what's up? Crew 6969.
I'm ready for my public humiliation ritual.
See, now notice I'm really good at my profiling. Notice that I knew exactly who it was. Yeah. Your public
humiliation ritual.
Yeah, I thought that's what we did around here, right?
No, actually,
no. You know, this guy has me blocked. Hey, this guy has me blocked.
It's funny.
This guy has me blocked on his channel, but he'll talk nonstop about me and like make up a bunch of shit.
Oh,
won't even let me up to have my conversation with him, but he'll talk about me.
You're trying to.
But I knew it was him coming up. But go ahead, buddy. What are you bringing to NPC awards?
We're talking about the awards, dude.
We're talking about the awards. What do you bring? I'm not because if he lets me lose,
David Wayne,
like I said, I would nominate this guy for most racist and probably 2 other halftime show awards this guy would make.
Yeah, I think David Wayne should win them all. That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
David Wayne, I mean, the most power.
I heard you say that you did your award show to spite me. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but something along to get,
Yeah, essentially just, to put a little fire under your butt.
To mock him, to spite him, to make fun of him, to joke.
But I mean, I actually, what I saw, though, it wasn't even good parody.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't good at all. I mean, we lost our co-host, and all that really needed to be done was the thumbnail, and the impact was already made.
And you thought, I think it sounded like you thought that like I put my awards show in the span of like a year. You thought the one that I did?
No, I'm just saying you do it once a year. I'm just saying, I came up with it in one day. So obviously, no matter how much time you put into it, it wouldn't be the same as 6 hours.
Yeah, actually, it was the total was like 48 hours. To
keep a long time.
Should we get to the meat of the optics? Should we get to the meat of the optics?
But anyway,
what about his racist? What about his racist optics?
Was there return on investment
and staying lately?
Yeah, man.
You've noticed his racist optics, haven't you, MPC? Or am I just seeing and hearing things?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
he is.
I think what you're hearing is Paul saying the N-word. That's what I think you're hearing.
No, you've showed racial.
You think it's funny?
It was your racist optics that got me
started looking into your
dad. When I started looking into your dad at first, it was your racial optics by you running around with that black dude in your background, trying to do racial jokes and stuff.
And what do you say? What do you say, bro? You said you always go families are off limits, right? That's what you say.
But you just went after Paul's yesterday.
Is that your rules? Wait, hold on. Excuse me, Snaps. Hold on. That's your rules.
When did I go after Paul's family?
Mm-hmm. No, the point is, that's your rules, bro. And if I ever feel moved to talk about your punk ass dad and you, I'm going to do it. Just to let you know, bro.
You reveal yourself, and that's okay. That's all we need to do in this realm.
Yeah, and why are you always sniffing around when you're not wanted? You don't take a hint, bro.
Oh, actually, I thought we had some pretty meaningful resolution today.
We did. I didn't have no resolution.
I mean, me and the.
Oh, I was like, when did you and NPC talk? I wanted to say OTW doesn't speak for me, Paul, NPC. OTW may have his own feelings, and we have our own relationships with OTW. But sometimes these guys forget that they don't speak for us.
I never said that they did. I was just saying. I came. I came into the conversation with, feisty, much more anger and energy than this one. So I'm just sort of seeing how you respond and seeing if you, show what you're made of. Are you still going to go after the cheap shots and Snafu? You've never even talked to me like
this. What do you mean cheap shots, bro?
Cheap shots? You hit national news. You came in here trying to grift and act like we ain't shit. I'm a journalist and whistleblower, motherfucker. Your daddy ran over a fucking child, went and looked at that child and left the scene again, and most likely hit at your house for 2 days.
Everybody knows that you're lying.
So I'm a fucking journalist, motherfucker, up in this DX. You want to tell me you hit your optics and then got caught in your lies, just like your wife leaving you recently, taking that new baby, saying, why are you getting involved in this drama? Why aren't you getting a job and taking care of me and this new baby?
This is who you're stuck with.
You chose the Panelverse and the Paul and drama.
No, bro, I have myself.
Hey, I heard him talking shit on your kids just the other day, NPC. I keep quiet about this shit.
Listen. I saw your piece of shit merch, and you have my picture on there. And you said something about this is for my daughter. You know, trying to make fun of my son.
No, it's just the point. Like you see everything that I do.
And here's the thing, bro. You try to come.
I could put your face in like a cup.
I'm talking. Oh. You want to talk about? I talk about your dad because you act self-righteous, telling me who I shouldn't and who I shouldn't talk to.
When did I say that?
Crap about me for a week.
Who am I telling you who to talk to?
Behind the scenes, and however, you have the nerve to call me spineless coward when you're.
Wait, hold on.
Listen, you won't even hold your dad. You won't even. I'm talking, bro. I'm talking. You won't even.
He needs your power.
No, I'm saying like that's what
He's talking, Snafu. Zip it.
No, I'm talking to you, bro. Like, shut up. Like you don't even have the. You don't even hold your dad accountable for being a coward. We've never heard you do that.
That's just not.
Use your chance, bro.
We've talked about this.
Come on, bro.
It's a public case.
No, we haven't talked about it. That's the thing.
Well, what happened last time we talked about it?
How was your dad not a coward?
See, this is what you listen to the breathing. The breathing is getting more intense.
You're a coward. You can't even bring it up. First, you narc on your dad.
Everybody
bring it up on my stream. You basically snitch on your dad.
You narked on him.
And then now you have a chance to defend him, his cowardness. And
I'm not going to talk about an open case
by running away, by not saying anything about it.
How am I running away? I'm sitting right here.
You're not addressing it. How is your dad not a coward for leaving the scene after he killed?
I can't answer that for you. I can't answer for you, but we can see like how does it feel to be in this emotional state of mind? Are you feeling like
be emotional,
good?
Bro?
Even
if I was emotional, it doesn't mitigate the fact that your dad.
We could ask him another question. That doesn't involve daddy. What about your wife?
I just this.
What about your wife and your newborn baby that said, "Hey, be done with this internet drama and take care of this new baby and the wife." And you ended up fucking attaching to the internet and drama and saying, "Fuck the kid and the wife." You're lying about that, but I got zebras everywhere, Landry. You don't think they fucking know and talk to you privately and then report? You don't think my zebras graze? Don't let me know some of the optics in play in your lies.
I don't tell people shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't have anything that you can use against me.
Hey, remember that fucking Woody? Remember the Toy Story thing? There's a snake in the boot.
No, go ahead and tell me. What is that? Let's hear right now.
So okay, so you can tell the audience the truth then right now
about what?
About what happened with her and the baby? Tell them the truth right now, or you don't have to. It's not your daddy. That we're talking about something else.
I'm waiting for you.
You're a liar and you're inauthentic. That's why no one gives a fuck about you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you have another channel that got taken down. Snaps.
Should I do a heads up, bro? I think you know who the Mo 3 sector is in Dallas for YouTube. Landry, you ever heard of that before?
No, I'm sure it's some great association.
Yeah, man. That's what when you told King Pharaoh and myself about your dad murdering that girl, the guy that was on the black dude that was on my the channel when you were telling
know what the word murder means?
That's kind of what happens when you hit someone and leave the scene, leave and a child at that. Like keep fucking defending your daddy.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, no, I don't even give him a heads up because Streets is watching, bro. I mean, they certain people. They know about that shit in that hood over there, bro. It's all good, bro.
Dude, it's not even that. He's so inauthentic, bro.
Now he's threatening me in the real world. Loose straps. That's a big bad boy.
He's being honest.
Heads up, man. You do your little outings, your little retarded outings, bro.
They're gonna come get me. They're gonna come get me.
I don't have to do shit.
No, he's just telling you people are watching you.
Head on the swivel.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
You came here acting all hard. You came here acting all bad. You came here targeting others when you first came here. And even some of us have given you fucking, again, OTW doesn't speak for me or Paul or Shirley NPC. And I'm telling you right now, you have done so much bullshit and said so much bullshit and just the inauthentic shit you do. It's disgusting, bro. And then to know the things you're hiding, both about like the new baby shit, which is wow, this guy's
am I hiding it, or am I hiding it, or is it?
You're not
talking
even
about it right now?
Again, I'm not blaming you for your dad's scumbag fucking ways, but then again, knowing that your dad probably hid at your house and you most likely hid out your dad for a few days until you figured it out. Knowing that you're
dumb, dude. You just think that that's
saying, you're fucking
it doesn't work anymore.
I don't know about all that, but I do know.
It used to work.
I'm gonna get the police reports and I'm gonna find out.
It used to work, but it doesn't work anymore. I got your card. I got your MO. You're the one who ran somebody over when you were 17 years old. So this is your guilty conscience. It's all good.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, this is true. Red 40 says Landry has less than 6 months left playing games online. Man, the money's probably running out and shit.
Probably, but then again, the wife probably said, "Fuck you, I don't care," and he's okay, probably being a bum, not having to take care of a child and a girl anymore. Yeah. Probably saving money. That he was so proud of $60 in how many hours?
What were you
3
saying?
hours.
You said at least she doesn't have to hear you complain about how you're gonna die every day, Landry. You probably fucking pissed her off or shit.
I don't know if I said that.
Like your sickness or whatever.
Definitely said
alleged sickness.
I didn't know you were sick like that. Are you
now
sick too?
All right, that's great.
Are you sick like me, Landry? Because I am
sick. Sorry, say that again.
I said, are you sick too?
Like you? I don't know if it's the same kind. I've never heard about your sickness and what it entails.
No, are you like sick to where you're dying and shit? Hospitalization, sick.
He thought he was. He said.
I never said I was hospitalized.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
I just know you come in inauthentic and racist, bro. And the digs at his kids and you went after Paul's dad the other day. And bro, you said yourself, like you
when did I go after Paul's dad?
Hey, Paul could interview my dad if I'll interview his dad. You said that. I got the clip right now. So again, you keep bringing your daddy to a public platform. So that's open game, homie. I'm a journalist, motherfucker.
No one believes that.
A murder left the scene.
No, but
national news.
Hold on. How many years? Wait, hold on. How many years do you think your dad's gonna get? 2, 5, 15, 20?
I don't know. It's an open case. I don't have any perspectives.
You don't want to share with us?
Just curious.
Some of the optics.
You want to share with me?
I'm a little bit too smart. I'm a little bit too smart for this game, but thank you for trying.
What do you mean smart? You could tell it. You could tell us. Does he feel guilty? Does he feel remorseful? Is he saying not guilty?
How does he feel? Maybe we could interview him.
Well, yeah.
You'd have to ask him. I don't know. You know,
that's the same dad. You said that you used to laugh at your friend for being poor, right?
You want to come? I'll talk to him right now.
You'd have to ask him. You'd have to ask him.
Put his number backstage. I'll call him right now. I'll see if he wants to join this panel.
Well, it's probably past his bedtime. You know what I mean? But it's good try.
If you want to let me call him right now, I'll ask him.
I mean, you're free to do whatever you want. You know?
That's fine. You can.
It's not all.
I'm sure this is the best you could do, right? I mean, it's
it's not the best. I haven't even started yet, man.
Oh, I haven't started.
Like I said, I feel moved to do this, bro.
Landry, you talked about me nonstop on your show the last few days, and you had me blocked in your chat and StreamYard. And do you understand something? You talk about me all day. Snap. You tried to OTW, and you know what? Bless his little fucking Canadian cuck heart. I get that he's emotional right now. He has a lot of shit going on, but he doesn't speak for me. And all he was doing was cucking to you playing him, because even you still couldn't give him the fucking promise of saying, I don't want to fucking not clown you or trash you, because you know the tribalism in you with Flow State and all the other people who will end up clowning on OTW.
Hey, why don't we get back to the awards?
Join the game.
Right?
You're going to want to get in on the conversation.
To the awards. Hold on.
Your chat's complaining about the awards. So yeah,
let's get. No, they're not. Let's get back to.
They're not complaining.
Before we get back to the awards, let me ask you this. Look, I've been with my wife for like 12 years. Is your wife? Did she leave because financially, because you were fucking up or something, or?
Let him answer, but I know exactly. Don't lie about this, because I got.
Yeah, go ahead. No, if you already know.
No, I got deeper grazing, Landry. I got deeper grazing, so I'm gonna let you tell the people. Landry. I want to know. I want to hear what he tells, because we'll see if he's being honest here.
What do you mean? What's the question? Did she leave me because of money? Of course not.
Why did she leave you for? Because that's weird to
Well,
have
she
like your
didn't
baby.
leave me. That's the thing, right? We have a setup that's
okay, you're gonna have
she's
to
still in my
word
chat. You should ask her next time she's in my chat.
Word this differently because Landry's gonna try and lie about it. So you could call it like a break or her ultimatum to Landry: get off the internet, start making money, start raising a new baby, get your life together, or else I'm leaving you. I'm done with this shit, leaving you for a while. So it's like he's gonna lie and manipulate the wordage. He's gonna lie and manipulate the wordage.
I thought you already knew stuff, bro.
But yeah. So when he says leaving you, she's pretty much. I mean, Landry, you know what's in the future. She gave you the choice, and she's not around right now.
It's gonna look really silly whenever you see that you're wrong. But go ahead and say that.
Red 40 says Landry's a coward in real life. He avoids contact most of his outdoor streaming.
Let's see you go.
Yeah, you don't really talk to people when you're out there.
He lies though. That's what he lies. And he still defends Daddy's
working
murder.
on that.
You're working on that.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to do better and be better every day. What have you done? It's funny. You got that sort of.
Listen, hold on. He asked me a question. I got years of going to protests all over the place, talking to people, building with people and stuff. I've been there, done that, son.
Yeah.
That's what I've done.
You think I haven't done that? You think there's not a difference of like doing it like in a way where it's in your real world?
Did you click the link?
I did it in the real world.
No, I'm saying that's me too. But like, so it's the same thing for both of us. I mean,
no, but maybe we're just different.
Go put a camera in someone's face.
Didn't you?
I've done that before. Yes.
Okay, go put a camera in someone's face.
It can be awkward though. I got to give you that. It could be awkward, but
yeah, I'm just working on doing better, being better every day. I'm glad you see everything I do though. That's cute.
No, I don't see everything you do.
Oh yeah, you do.
I get noticed
because you got zebras, yeah.
Complaining about me and shit. Like that shit's weird.
Is it weird?
Talking about you over here, unless you come over here.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, you're right. You do feel me.
What were you going to add to the show?
Yeah, to the show today.
Well, I was talking about David Wayne. I didn't get off topic. Y'all got off topic. I came in and I was telling you David Wayne's winning all the awards. I'm just saying he's my vote.
You call gay all the time?
I still do. Sometimes
that's
he's
fucking
in
weird.
the song.
And he takes it. That's
he doesn't have a fragile ego.
That's shameful. Even his dad told him, like, why do you let them do that? It's fucking
he laughed about it. I'm sure he sounded really upset about that.
Hey man. Probably because if you're gay, you're gay. You know? That's it. It is what it is. So
it is what it is.
What do you have something to add?
Of course. I mean, I had plenty of things to add.
So what do you got to add?
Let's go. So let me see.
Yeah, Grace Thorpe. She should win Power Partner.
She already won that last year. This is last year's winners. Best offline series made by a live streamer. Did you ever see this? The Holy AI book by London Man. It's pretty good.
It's a great one.
I sure did.
Why? See, you lie about everything. Are you a compulsive liar, dude?
You think I lie about seeing London Man?
No, not you. No. I'm asking Landry. He said, "Oh yeah, it's a great
I was like, I did."
Are you a compulsive liar, Landry?
No, absolutely not.
I know Landry didn't. He doesn't even really know who London. He learned who London Man just was like not too long ago.
You're right. I don't know who that is. You caught me.
You just said you did though, so you're a liar. So best live streamer to make a documentary.
What are you here for, Landry? Are you here to push up MPC's thing that he's doing that's collaborating with the whole Panelverse?
Oh yeah,
whether we like it or not, are you here to criticize it? Like, what is
no, I'm all about it.
I support it. And sorry, MPC, it's just because he's being so like, I'm just curious what his motivation is tonight.
Wanting to see, improvements in all aspects of everywhere. Wanting to inspire better.
Okay.
Okay, whatever, bro. So let me see. Best panel hopper on a live stream.
Who won that one?
Cool.
Yeah, Joe Cool with his little finger bang action.
Finger bang action.
You notice how he does that laugh, and then he'll like watch the videos. He'll start moving his fingers. What's his name? Talcott Clips made a fucking Rip Talcott Clips, one of the best editors out there in the world. But they made a video, and maybe someone out there remembers the Joe Cool music video. I don't know if you ever seen it. It was fucking gold. I haven't
seen it. So best locale on a live stream.
Ooh, I got that one. Yeah.
Glaze Thorpe. Right.
The Local live stream.
Yeah. Well, she was on that show, right? Local Live before she got
Team
booted
Star,
by
Pogo
Keemstar.
Team. Yep.
Yeah. Most innovative live streamer, OTW.
I don't know.
Fuck yeah, dude. That Concordium, am I right?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
This is last year, though. It's
I know.
this year. Yeah. Most super chat live streamer, Andrew Wilson. Yeah. You can check that list. What's it called? Playground, YouTube, or something like that. Yeah. Best psychedelic live streamer, True Life Stories. Most welcoming live streamer in chat.
Right, Provo wasn't on there.
Oh, he was nominated for it.
Was he nominated?
He was nominated.
You did have the nomination.
You know True Life Stories?
Not.
This whole stream
I've heard of
about
them.
about
I've never really
psychedelics.
looked into them. I've heard of them, but never looked into them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you next time if you do this for next year, you should put the nominees next to it so we can know who lost.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If there's not too many nominees.
That's a good idea. Most welcoming live streamer in chat, Mel Pandora. Pretty good. Right there.
She does got them potato lips.
Nah,
like
she's good.
Potato head.
Best spiritual live streamer, Jack Telcott.
Okay, so when we say best, are you guys saying he's the best at being a spiritual live streamer, or he's the best wanting to be? Like, see, this is where the wording of these awards get really tricky because we got to know what we're voting for.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Right. Well,
that's
it's
the best
subjective, right?
Spiritual live streamer out there, folks.
Yeah.
Who was in that category? I gotta know.
I think Paul.
Okay.
Who else?
TML.
TML.
Yeah. I'm thinking who else?
I gotta look at the thing. Best auditor live streamer, Finkel.
Finkel.
Oh.
Oh, Thriller Cop won one. Douglas.
Didn't he have Bell's palsy or something like that?
Yeah.
What is that? He said maybe Landry could win best content stream. Damn.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, you don't really believe that, do you?
Red 40 just had a birthday not too long ago.
Yeah, happy birthday, Red 40. Hope you caught some fish. So you really believe that you make non-content?
I don't believe that it's like very packed with information. No.
Who? Yours?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, you're just do drama off of every one of us.
Pretty much. That's why you're here,
then you cry. Then you cry to people not wanting to work with you.
That's one way to look at it.
Everything right there, man. It's true.
That's what you do.
That's your perspective.
Hey, what other perspective is there? What content? Okay, the whole I'm gonna feed the homeless and then doing it again. That's just it. Andrew, at what point do you understand you can't fake it with real motherfuckers out here online?
Real? What do you mean by real?
Real. When I get those fucking police reports, we're gonna find out if you hid your daddy.
You've been saying that for months, dude.
Yeah, and you think that's not? You think that's illegal, which it's not. You think it's wrong, which it's not.
It's desperation.
It can be. No, I'm a whistleblower. I'm a journalist, motherfucker. It's in our community. Okay, we would have found out about you whether Gabe said something or not, dude.
How come you're always wrong?
You have national news attached to you.
How come you're always wrong?
And I am curious, especially because you're a liar and inauthentic and ingenuine. So it makes my curiosity even more.
How come you're always wrong then?
Am I wrong?
About most things, yeah. You and Paul both.
So am I wrong that your dad left the seat? Am I wrong?
Care about it. You said you don't care about it, right?
Well, I know he doesn't care. You saw the video about how he doesn't care.
I just said I'm not going to let you.
So he just said that he didn't say he didn't care about.
Yeah, there you go again.
I played a video on my channel. You can pull up the video we played on my channel.
You don't care.
Look at this video I played on my channel.
I don't care about y'all trying to get an emotional reaction out of me, you know?
No, this out of your own mouth.
Hold on, quiet. Hold on. You said, who cares?
What did your dad do? Who cares?
You're that Lady Luck. You don't care. You don't care. I love it.
What did your dad do? Who cares?
Who cares, man?
But she's laid out on the ground.
DX.
He grabs her. He said he screamed out, "That's my."
So was that a out of context thing right there?
One vehicle slowing down to
all right, here we go again. I don't care about you trying to get a reaction out of me.
You said who cares about what your dad does?
That's not what I said.
Let her talk. This is the last moment of her granddaughter.
I know.
And you just love bringing it up. Did you do anything for her? Did you donate any money for her?
I probably would have. I know for a fact I would have.
Reaching out to the
family
you
still can. Why don't you do it?
I'm in the process of reaching out to the family.
You said that a month ago. Sorry, 2 months ago.
Done YouTube
this is just you showing who and what you are. And I'll go ahead and let you do it. Go ahead and keep showing it.
You don't let me do shit.
I'll give it to you, buddy.
This is it. This is why you're a weirdo.
What do you mean you're going to give it to him? How are you going to not give it to him?
And you still made the decision to leave.
What did your dad do?
Still made the decision not
in the parking lot. Which means you looked and you saw you did something.
You saw her there breathing her last breath.
Just think about
he came back
think about who cares?
He turned around.
What makes you look like I was taking stuff out of context?
It's
who cares? It just says more about you than it does about me.
Look at that ugly ass face.
67-year-old David Polly. He's been charged with
collision
involving death.
What did your dad do?
What did your dad do?
Who cares?
Because everything you've been doing is lying and hiding.
Kick the baby.
Cynthia, it's not taking a dark turn. The person who's lying and inauthentic. Anyways, he came up here just to fuck with you. We were like,
he needs attention or whatever, bro.
Exactly. But I am actually super stoked, and I do think the categories are great this year. I do think that next year, like I said, I would like to see the winners versus losers. That way I could remember, oh, that's what they were nominated for. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, ain't no peace, bro. With me and you.
Did he leave?
No, I kicked him out.
Oh, I was going to say, you guys were having a bonding moment.
No, man. Ain't no peace with him. Ain't no peace. I know. Ain't no peace with him, bro. Fuck that shit.
Wait. Can you bring? I want to ask you one
road to glory.
Wait, I need you to mediate something. Can you bring him up?
He's gone. He won't come back. I don't want to talk to him. I already didn't want to talk to him.
He owes me $1,000, dude, and he owes Cynthia $1,000.
Yeah.
I need that. Anyone out there who wants to
doesn't even have $1,000 himself, probably. Come on, man.
I know, but he really does. Like 100%. He owes me and Cynthia, like legitly. He made a bet like a man in front of all these people, and we literally proved it. And he literally owes us $1,000 each.
Hey, Lady Luck, you took too long. What's up, man? What's up, Lady Luck?
Sorry, Gabriel. Thank you for having me up. I was just going to address Landry.
Oh.
I was just going to address Landry.
Okay. Hey, remember we were the only people in this chat back in the day?
Wait. What was Lady Luck going to say to Landry? Now she got me curious.
The floor is yours.
Okay. Well,
he's not here though.
I asked him on his show who was speaking to Gabriel the way they were, and I asked him twice, and he never claimed that it was him. He had to get a moderator to say it's Landry speaking to Gabriel the way he was. Firstly, So
I believe it, Lady Luck. I believe it.
Coward move. And as far as this thing about his dad goes, speaking from experience, I'll put it. I know somebody who done the same thing, and they not only stopped, but they also paid for the child's funeral, went to the family home of the family and apologized.
They had grief. They had real grief instead of trying to hide it.
Yes.
Yeah, they had grief.
Yes.
And basically did what?
They had grief. And they went to the family and apologized, paid for the child's funeral, and for the next 30 odd years, they lived with that grief and that pain and that.
You know, Lady Luck, I'm glad you said that, because honestly, the way Landry could have handled this, he could have been like, you guys, it ain't even me, like he's been trying to say, but instead of being so like, defensive of, oh, my dad's innocent. He could have been grieving and been like, but what the whole thing was a tragedy, especially for that little girl.
Exactly.
So not once has he ever been grieving for that child, him, Landry, not his daddy, but ever since this was brought to the table to now. And then if he ever does pull it, it's because you. And so, Lady Luck, I'm glad you brought that up, because yes, if he would have shown grief, I would have never gone the way I go at him, the way I talk, call it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I understand.
The only thing I'm assuming, I'm assuming because he's never. Hold on, he never brought this up before. Like when I like is the reason I assume the only thing I can assume is the reason why he doesn't bring it up, because he always says the case is pending. Does that mean because if he shows remorse, it looks like he's, I don't know, agreeing or whatever? Or
again, if he's on a witness list, if he,
so I don't know,
he could have handled it so many different ways, and he could have. Dude, the fact is he's never shown like remorse or grief, like even just saying, "Look, I don't want to talk about this, but it's a travesty, especially for the little girl and my dad." Like he never once showed any. He asked for his dad, like the innocent shit, and the like, "Oh, what if he didn't do it?" Like dude, what Lady L just said, which was talking about someone who showed real, genuine, authentic grief of their situation, and I've never seen that once with Landry.
Yeah. Well, it looks that way. But this person paid for the child's funeral, went to the family and apologised, and the same year, that person his wife was also expecting a child.
Well, Snaps, please let her finish. Please.
I know, but where's your accent from?
Australia. And the same year, that person, his wife was expecting a child, and they lost that child during childbirth, and that person immediately turned around and said that the loss of his child was his karma for doing what he done to that other child. And they wore that karma for 30 years after the event. They wore that karma and always thought that the loss of their child was karma for what they did, although what they did was an absolute tragedy.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The child wasn't meant to. The child wasn't meant to baby, dude, and he ain't even taking care of the newborn baby. He's decided this internet drama is more important than raising a fucking baby and his wife, and that just happened.
Well, he's got his priorities really wrong there, hasn't he?
Yeah, that Markella says Landry's just sorry that his dad got caught.
Well, I agree.
Yeah, but we don't even have to bring it to his dad, because, like he said, the wife thing alone, the newborn baby, and that was called out. Like, do you get off? Like, that's like the family that said, "Bro, YouTube is not going to cut it. We just had a newborn baby. Get the fuck off and get a job and help take care of me and the kid." And we've all seen his obsession of the internet and the drama and what's going on with him. And I personally think the reason he's acting a fool more is because he is going through all these crises. And so he's and all you guys who are enabling him, yay, Landry, go. You guys ought to think this motherfucker abandoned a newborn kid and the wife, let alone the dad optic. And all you guys are just happy watching the internet shit and being part of it. Like, dude, it's pathetic, really.
Definitely power tards as OT. I'll agree with LTW on that. Bunch of power tards for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Australia, I got a friend in Australia, a few of them. A lot of stuff going on in Australia. The no knock warrants and all that shit going on. So prayers to you, Lady Luck.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to come up and say. I just wanted to come and say to Landry from the point of view of, the child of an accused person, that
yeah, I appreciate you coming up because you have first-hand experience.
Dude, right, dude. Grief. If he would have shown any ounce of remorse or grief for that fucking child, but no, all he's done is shown that he will lie for innocence, to even still try and push innocence of someone who, on record, through cams, went and re-looked at the child dying, like left the scene, came back to the scene, re-looked, and then
wild, bro.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Is he would have came in and even like, I don't want to talk about this, blah blah blah. Let alone we're journalist whistleblowers, so that intrigues us already. And let alone he's new to the community. But if like Lady Luck was like, he would have been like, but hey, I don't want to talk about this, but that little girl, I can't even imagine what, like, no, dude, he's never shown 1 ounce of remorse or grief, and it's always just defending and trying to, like, and I get defending your family and all that shit. I do get that, but in this case,
well, Landry, you have to realise it's all right to want to defend your father, but when you're talking about a young child and you have children yourself, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, but
and the fact that you would choose to the fact that you would choose the fact that you would choose to defend your father. Yeah, well, the fact that you're prioritising.
Let her finish, please.
The fact that you're prioritising your dad and trying to back him up with what he's done, it's not a good look.
It's not.
No, sir.
It's not. But what I've seen is him trying to attack OTW, myself, and NPC lately, and even go to the point of, like he said, NPC said he was taking shots at NPC's family. It's like, of all people, and like, he asked people not to do it, and it's unbelievable the hypocritical optics.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
No worries. Well, that was all I wanted to say, and I just wanted to ask Landry why he's so yellow.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
When I asked him twice who was talking to Gabriel like that, he just ignored it, and then one of his moderators was like, "Oh, that's Landry," and I'm like, "Okay." So he can't even own. He gets up there on his soapbox. He gets up there on his soapbox, NPC, and he's like, "I own my shit. I stand by what I say, but I didn't see that yesterday."
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
I saw a yellow bitch.
Yeah, tell him.
And on that note, I'm going to thank you for letting me up, and I'm going to head off.
All right, Lady Luck, appreciate you. Thank you.
Them Aussies, man, I love. They're funny as shit. Man. I got a few Aussie friends, dude. Women and men, they're fucking a riot, man.
Yeah.
But
my thing is like I'm ready to. I don't really even bring him up unless he comes up, bro. And
I know, you knew what was gonna happen, and it's okay because you know what, it played out just fine. And again, I think the biggest thing is he's also a little jealous of the NPC Ward show thing. That's why he did the whole fake one. And again,
good fake.
Yeah, it's real fake, real foul, thrown together. But I think this is gonna be cool. I think you got a cool thing going here. I am seriously interested in the halftime part of it. But no, shout out to you and your team, whoever your team is, for taking the time to go through all the
producer.
Yeah, shout out to Buddha.
And the rest of the council. We see you out there, man.
For sure. Hey, Cynthia, come up here then. Or never mind, I can't tell her to come on your panel. It's your panel.
No, if she wants to, she can come up. But
well, she's sitting there.
She's been talking a lot of
Cynthia,
shit.
Certain people, yeah, I know she was talking shit. That's why I told her to come up here. She wants to break bad with me, anyways. I'll love her still. She knows that.
Let me see. What's it say? Look at this. He said, but
the optics are high.
Yeah. Best truther live stream. Truther cop.
Douglas takes that one. Huh?
That's his name, Douglas.
Dougie,
oh,
dude.
Shit.
Douglas. What?
We got a Douglas. We got a Matthew. We got a Gabriel.
This was during the J6 like obsession optics, or the what the Owen Benjamin obsession on. When did Truther Cop per se get this voted in?
Oh shit. This is last year, 2004.
Yeah, because that spot should have been filled by the Truthio, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's true.
That's okay. No, go ahead. No. What's the next one?
Absolutely not Shadow Buddha. Absolutely
what did you say?
Shadow Buddha. He was just saying something on the DM.
Oh.
Yeah. So best political live stream. Jake Viopad. Yeah, he's done some viral videos lately about the whole Charlie Kirk.
Now these are restricted
and his
to
wife
YouTube?
and his wife.
These are restricted to just YouTube, right?
Yes, and people that we watch.
What if? Well, okay, people that you and your crew watch.
Right.
Because some of these people I wouldn't even necessarily watch or even have on my radar. But again, I get it's your community and your people.
Because my thing is like the more like you tell me like, hey, Gabe, what about this? Check out this person. I'll check them out.
Yeah.
And then boom, I expand the universe.
No, I get that. I'm curious. Yeah. Have you ever thought of letting the people choose the entrance too? At one point, like
that's a good. Yeah, that's
like,
a good.
Like you have like 8 of them,
idea.
and then the top 5 or something, or
yeah, that's a really good idea.
Because I bet you there's people that you wouldn't even think of, and they'd be like, "Dude, you know who's good at political?" And then they like give you a name because guess who's back out in the YouTube political verse? Our boy Owen Schroyer. I could get him something out. Yeah,
well, I remember when he was a young pup.
And he's back in. I'll get him back here. He's doing YouTube again now, and
I like
Twitter and Facebook.
I mean, Alex is my godfather.
But there's many other
digital godfather.
And the same thing goes with the interview. I don't know. I think there's probably a lot of people that you wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, there is a lot. I always want more because it's expanding the territory, expanding the consciousness, awareness. Mil Pandora. And that's funny. Withers the other day, he's like Paul uses AI when he watches Alan Watts videos. Like, ooh.
Alan Watts is a G. I'm the one playing the Alan Watts, dude.
Oh, you were. I guess he was talking about you then. All right. I love Alan Watts. That's my grandfather.
Yeah, I've been playing Alan Watts a lot lately. I've been going to sleep to Alan Watts. That's crazy.
That's a good thing to.
Remember
when I was working at the drugstore, call it the grocery store, there was this woman that would come in all the time, and like we get to talking, and I was telling her like about people I listen to on YouTube, and she's like, Alan Watts, he's like my grandpa. I look at him like that, and she goes, ugh, Alan Watts. I'm like, what? He's all, I used to babysit his kids back in the day.
No shit.
He's a drunk and all this shit. I'm like, womanizer.
That's hilarious. And he probably was though to an extent. He probably was. Yeah. Probably was.
Yeah. I mean, his dialogues are pretty good.
Here's Broke Bad Cynthia and Wolfie. All right,
What's
Cynthia.
Up, Wolfie and Cynthia? What's up, guys?
Nobody broke bad. What are you talking about?
You broke bad.
Yeah, we broke up, but I'm still going to keep
you broke bad. Not with me.
This is going off.
As my side piece.
No, not with me. You broke bad on
lesbian lover.
That's Tarek.
That's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tarek, dude. Crazy Tarek.
Okay.
Right. And dude, he admitted the demonic rituals. Jack embraced them.
And no, I didn't break bad on
No, dude, you need to watch that, by the way, Cynthia. Tarek fully admitted about the rituals. Jack.
I heard. Someone sent me that, but I didn't.
Holy shit! Jack embraced demonic ritual. It was crazy.
I don't care.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up on what you got for us? This is.
Snaps asked me to come
up. What kind of drugs is MPP? What kind of narcotic is MPP
on? Say I'm on narcotics.
Hey, what kind of narcotics is MPP doing?
Yeah. I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of narcotics is my boy NPC getting involved in?
Well, I always thought that DMT was a narcotic, but he said it wasn't.
Well, you're wrong.
It's not.
No, but when I looked up the word narcotic, it says something that.
No, but are you trying to say he's a druggie? Is that why you say
that when you do drugs? Because he had even talked about it, that maybe perhaps some of the side effects that he was having hardened his heart. Meaning
I didn't say that, dude. I didn't say that about me. I said other people.
I would have.
I never said that about myself because.
Hold
on. I preface what I said is like I've taken psychedelics a handful of time. However, I've interviewed hundreds of people about it. Right. Me personally, no, bro.
But
you're making narratives
talking about your ass.
First of all, it was nothing rude. It was nothing just. Oh my God!
It don't matter if it's rude or whatever. You're saying narcotics.
On narcotics when it's definitely not narcotics.
Okay, I can't have this conversation if y'all want it over and continuously over time.
Hey, one at a time. Snaps. Let her go.
So, I didn't say anything rude or anything like that, or oh my God, he's a junkie, and I seen him with this the needle in his arm. He was breathing heavy in the clip that we were watching. He was coming. No,
what are you talking about, bro?
When you get into that angry state, maybe you don't realize it, but you have a different breath pattern.
What the fuck?
Oh, are you a nurse now or something like that?
Okay.
You know, what the fuck you're talking about?
Did you ever think
I have a
you
different
might have a
breathing.
broken
I'm
nose?
breathing now the same way I always do, and I'm not angry.
Right.
Not yet.
When does he do this, Cynthia? When does he like breathe? I've never, like, I profile these motherfuckers all day long. So do the other zebras.
We can review it if y'all want. I can go find it.
I'm not, he probably don't have time.
No, these haters, they say like I breathe. You can hear me breathing in the mic sometimes. So what? Doesn't mean I'm angry.
Okay, but I'm not saying it.
I ran up the stairs.
It's the drug, dude. You're a narcotic user. It's the narcotic.
Can I live? Can I live?
Can I live? Yeah.
It's weird.
That's how nitpicky they are. They're talking about my breathing.
Maybe it was me breathing. Was it me?
It's weird that y'all are taking this as a
no. You're weird. You talk mad shit. You want to play both sides or whatever.
No, I'm not playing both sides. I'm trying to elaborate
not
what I was
respected anymore.
saying. I'm not trying.
You know, I had an Australian friend tell me a story about the.
I've never been respected, so I don't know why you thought
Australian friend tell me about the fence. I had an Australian friend tell me about the fence.
I was trying to give a correlation that when people take drugs, it can have a numbing effect long term over their emotions and the way they process things.
Is that what you think is going on with NPC right now? Or
yeah,
what you were comparing
I do sometimes, yeah.
You think it's DMT drug usage? That's fried his brain.
Have a conversation. The fact that y'all can't have a conversation.
We're having a conversation.
It's a drugs, NPC.
Let's let her talk because we all got to be quiet.
No, she can't.
This is the Panelverse. That's what she said last time. Let her go by herself. I'm sorry, Steph. I got to put you down so she can talk.
Yeah, it's the drugs.
Go ahead, Cynthia.
No, it's
go ahead, Cynthia. Go ahead.
I was just saying that so that it wasn't meant to be that way. It wasn't meant to be attacative to you. Perhaps you don't even realize it. It's something I've even talked to you before about. So it was only meant to be like, hey, maybe don't take it so personal when NPC's in this state. You see his breathing pattern. He's in a state of anger. We all get angry. There's nothing wrong in that. You're a human. Jeez, like I'm not attacking you. And what reason would I have to?
It doesn't matter if you're nice when you
like it.
Okay, let me talk now. You already talked. It doesn't matter if you're rude saying it or not rude. The point is it's not true what she said. That's the whole point.
What's
saying that I'm on narcotics and stuff.
So you've never taken hallucinogens.
I don't take. That's not narcotics.
But
that's not and it shows you how little you do know about hallucinogens or narcotics that you consider.
I've never taken
that if somebody took something a handful of time, that's not going to leave a lasting effect. So it's like, yeah,
that could probably be debated.
The point is like you're fucking. I lost major respect for you, especially this weekend. How you laugh when they call me the N-word and all that shit. It's like I don't respect you, and I'm telling you now, so you're not really welcomed around here.
Okay, well, no problem with that. But however, I want to point out that it's ironic that you are upset that I laughed because people called you the N-word, but you don't have a problem with
did, right?
other people.
Yeah, you just admitted that you laughed when you said it, so go fuck yourself. Hello.
Well, I didn't see it going that way, but the optics are high.
I mean, I don't think that's funny to you. If someone calls you the N-word and then you laugh.
I don't think she was taking it serious having the conversation with you. I don't think she was taking you serious, like thinking it was serious. But I mean, at least you were honest. Like that's what I would say is be honest with people. Like I would want her to be honest. I'd want you to be honest with each other. I'd want you guys to be honest with each other, and versus like saying, "Oh yeah," to one person not tell her to her face, and vice versa. And I think she kind of, yeah. I mean, she said she laughed. I don't know. Is she still in the back?
Yeah, no, I kicked her out of the studio.
Okay.
A lot of these people, they don't respect, because there's such a lack of respect. How people respect that there's a culture of a lack of respect for people,
And
especially
I'm not gonna
people who
lie,
aren't
but
quote unquote. Hold on, people who are quote unquote white, full white or whatever. And I've noticed it so much so that even the non-white people treat other non-whites in a weird way.
Bro, I
So
gotta
it's
be
fucking
honest,
weird,
dude.
bro.
I used to throw concerts for a living, working as a roadie without having to travel. I used to, fucking work oil field. I did, worked in the nursing game. I used to do raves. I had my time of experimental use and non-use, and thank God I've never had any true addiction. Marijuana, I could say maybe, but Cynthia has it all wrong. If the way she thinks drug use correlates with him now doing optics, she's claiming, saying, "Oh, it's from maybe your drug use in the past."
Just say I'm an angry
He has
person, and that's
no
what she believes.
clue what she's talking about. I don't think, and I don't know if that's real or if she's being like kind of like Cynthia. Like, I don't know if is she really believe that, or is that one of
I don't
her?
know. I think a lot of people just want to have attention.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. If she does,
say, Wolfie?
and she might, and that's why next time I talk to her, I want to talk to her, because it's like, Cynthia, like, you don't it's like, I had this conversation with someone, a drug counselor. What if someone never did drugs and stuff, but they claim they want to be a drug counselor? Like, I think people who have done that and experienced it versus those who haven't, they have a better understanding and knowledge. And
Well,
I just don't
you want to talk to somebody that's been through it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I just don't think she understands how it works.
No,
like,
she
for
said
her to
she's
blame,
gonna
she's
doubling down.
say NPC's actions are out of behavioral optics to make her think that his drug use from the past is why he's acting the way he's acting right now.
Psychedelics are not narcotics, dude. Narcotics
I
are
know
crack
that.
cocaine, heroin.
I know that.
Stuff that he wouldn't even be on the live stream if he was doing that. He'd be freaking nodding out
you never
somewhere in
know.
a corner.
You nowadays, you never do.
What are you talking about?
I've seen people on anything and everything, bro. I've seen no turn that live stream on or off, dude. Everything and anything nowadays.
If somebody tells you you're not wanted, you're not welcomed here, and you get kicked from then you still in the chat. That's like a weird ego thing going on or something. It's like, just take your loss and your L and move on. Like, why are you still talking and shit here? Jesus. And here's somebody else said something right here that was interesting.
Well, next time I talk to her, I'm gonna get into questions with her about that, because I don't think if she really does believe that, Wolfie, her education of drugs and the effects on humans, she's very like.
Look at this defiant. Like, they blocked me.
Understand?
That's all. These people, they want you to like violate them. They want to be violated. That's weird, bro.
Well, I mean, I get it too. She's saying, if someone said get out of my shit and I was still up in the shit, and they told me get out and I'm in there, I guess it's up to you to block her then at that point.
Well, my thing is, that's why you are rude for that. If you did that, and so is she. Like, you got no class.
You got to. Well, I get that.
It. You want to do a power play for sure.
But you're on the you're on the DX as well.
Gabriel has his kid. He has his wife.
She gonna do a live about it? Yeah, good. 10 people will come up.
What is she gonna do a live about?
A live about.
This dude's got his family.
Bounced her and told her stay away from me.
Wait, oh my God! Cynthia's doing a live now because of this.
Ooh.
Holy
shit. Talk about in your feelings.
This is a weird thing too, because like,
I think she really
was saying it too. They keep saying like dry gray rocking or whatever, which is just basically just like, stay away from me.
Become a word?
Stay away from me. These are like, what? Gray rock?
Yeah, but
people don't want me to be around. What?
Bro,
What do I do?
I remember the word like ghosting or ignoring, but like all of a sudden people started calling it gray rocking.
Yeah, I don't know, some stupid shit.
How about
just like, dude, if I say Wolfie, you're not welcome here. Stay away, right? You probably would not come back. No, this is just an example. It's not true, but you probably would come back.
Get out.
Yeah, you guys
probably wouldn't.
Both you guys are crazy. That's why That's
I might come back in a little while though and be like, "Hey, is everything good, bro?"
Oh
Like,
yeah,
check
okay,
in on
that's
you.
smart.
But other than that,
that's fair enough.
Strike team
I'm not
is
like
everywhere.
directly back and like trying to clog up
Even
the
if I'm
comments right
kicked
here.
out, I'm there. Strike
I
team's
know
everywhere.
you're some high-powered mutant
Strike team is
without a
everywhere.
prototype.
I don't know. I think that Cynthia's very in her feelings right now, and I don't know why. You're being authentic and genuine. She was.
Look at this. Can you read this for me, Steps? Cynthia
Or at Cynthia, when you go and gossip on another stream, don't start off with "these men did blah blah."
Feminist.
You always use "men did this" language.
Yeah.
People are people regardless of gender.
That's true.
It's very true.
She's gonna go like this. This is her MO
I'm
too.
trying
Like,
to tell
these men,
Yolanda that
these men are so sensitive. He's so sensitive. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Who's the sensitive one? And even if I was, that's a right. That's our right as a human to act accordingly how we feel. It's like, what the hell is this?
Right. Men are sensitive, but we also.
She talks about ball washing. She called us ball washers the other day, Wolfie, and Snaps. She went over to Crime to Flow State and be like,
me and
ball washers for ball.
Me and Cynthia had our ups and downs, and I get it. I told her last on a private call because she was like, "Are you gonna quit striking my homies?" And I said, "No."
Right on cue.
Are they gonna quit being fucktards? So I get me and Cynthia are on our level, but I'm kind of surprised.
Be a man and slap her, Wolfie.
I'm surprised she's this being pissed PMSy with MPC. I didn't know she was
like that.
I didn't know she was like that with you, dude. To be honest with you,
we've gone through this cycle before. Where she's been extremely rude, and
$20 from Big Red
try to like
to the
crawl
NPC.
back. Oh shit!
$20.
The birthday man week, making smart choices tonight, Gabriel. Rock on, bro. Absolutely appreciate you.
You know
man.
what? That just means the discernment. Some other things.
Yes.
I had this conversation about OTW.
I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him.
Thank you so much, Red. Very generous. You didn't have to do that, man.
Dude, I love that clip.
Big Red.
Big Red.
I love that clip, dude.
It's Zen, right?
It's a Red saying your discernment is over target. Is basically what Red's comment there says. In his eyes.
I have to admit. Yeah. I mean, I see how some of y'all other people move, like you and Paul.
I have to move the way I move. My life's in danger because of what we expose. You've witnessed it.
I just wish
people
would I wish people would keep it real, man, and just be you and stop.
Yeah.
Just keep it real. Stop being a bitch, dude. Like, move on. I guarantee Dirty Laundry is not gonna have a show after everybody ignores him because he's gonna have no one to fight with.
Exactly.
And that's what's gonna happen, dude. Yeah. Because
like why would you go to your ops? He's so desperate that he goes to his ops.
Right.
Well,
or he cries being a bitch.
He cries for the attention, and some people take
I read that dude from day one, though. I called him a weirdo.
Yolanda took the bait today. OTW took the bait today. I was disappointed in OTW. I was disappointed in Yolanda, but I've been disappointed in them multiple times. So
what if they're playing
the
Snaps? What if they're playing the long game?
Well, that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I've been trying to tell you from day one. You got to understand. This is some of these people are driven by the grift, the money, the entertainment, the fame, and then also whether they're knowingly or not knowingly the pogo narrative entities and collaboration and tribalism mixed with it all. So some of these players are Muppets and puppets without even knowing it, or they're indirectly or directly involved knowing it, and you just gotta ride that path. And now that path, you're gonna see.
Landry's been in the game.
You're gonna see
with freaking Jeranism for a while, dude. He knows what goes on.
Yeah, he knows the game, dude. He's playing stupid.
Exactly.
My thing is like the Jeranism stuff. Like, you know what the first thing he told me, bro, about him? He said that Jeranism used to send him dick pics constantly.
Well, because they're bisexual shit.
Weird. I'm like, did you send them back? He's like, oh no, I don't know about that though.
He wants that money. He wants that money back, dude. That paycheck. You know, that stable pay, because he was able to with Jaren. It was like a job, so he got away with the wife and kid. You know, the newborn. But like once all that shit went down, you know, now it's like you got to make some money, dude. And I think what was it? He's bragging about $60 in 3-4 hours. And even me, I'm personally blessed. Anytime I get help, dude, when I was 30,000 subscribers plus, and I turned that camera on, I'd have 1,000 people. I'd get maybe a few $100 a night to turn, and then you would watch these bigger channels that get $1,000 a night, if not more. And then you watch people who are lucky to get $20 a month, and then you see people
that's like the whole thing.
Yeah, and you see people beg or like grift and have no problem saying they're okay.
I always just wanted to get the word out. That was my plan. I don't care about money and subscribers. I just, even if it was a shitty video, as long as if you can hear the audio, okay.
Wolfie, everyone has a truth,
getting the
man.
word out, man.
Yeah, Planet X, you're back. Good to see you.
Everyone has a truth, Wolfie, and I say support the smaller people, support people that are doing it up, and because I do see a lot of people acting like or speaking for others because they're bigger or they think that whatever. I don't care if I reach one person or a million people. I'm like you, Wolfie. Yeah, I don't care if I read, and that's what happened today. Right now, while the EBT stamp thing's happening, November 3rd, right now, while Venezuela, right now, 86 million banks. Hell, the police over in the area where Gabe lives, the cartels are dressing up as police out there, kidnapping tourist agencies and tourists and this and that, doing all kinds of crazy shit. There's a lot of
and like Jamaica,
small
like
governments
you said,
being overthrown right now. I literally was going over the World Optics, and one viewer, two viewers, everyone's watching the Yolanda OTW fucking Landry Crybaby Fest. And it's like, dude,
I know it's so stupid, bro. It's like this is real shit.
Yeah, real.
We haven't done our broadcast snaps. We're supposed to go over these Masonic sorcery theater, geopolitical traps and stuff. Instead of talking about this low level peons and shit.
Well, I just uploaded a video. I'm so surprised YouTube hasn't hit me, but it's called Pharmaceutica, and it's about like the sorcery of big pharma, and medicines a bit, and it's on my channel right now if you look at it. So I respect, I'm in the drama game too, but we got some real shit going on in the world too, and it's like I watch some of these people, Wolfie, and wheat and tares, bro. I tell them all the time, you are truly witnessing the wheat and tares happening, and that includes how the media relations work out right now.
Yeah, you know why they hit Jamaica.
I'm not for anyone not making their bacon either. Like when I make I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Anyone who helps support, so those who help Gabe out, or even you, or OTW, or even my haters, we creators, content, cap, whatever. I'm a believer, but I also believe in standing up for what's right and not being selfish. And those who are begging or really like, you could see who's about that money and then who's about the content.
Content, yes.
You can see it.
It'll happen if you're doing it right.
Yeah, I don't take money.
Well,
and I'm not saying like it's a bad thing that you guys don't. That's just something I don't do.
I had to make that choice, Gabriel. Like you don't understand. I could have sold out like a Marfugo.
I know you could have, because you like I stand by it when I said you're probably the most entertaining person in the space.
I could sell out and pull a wizard, bro. But I could sell out right now and pull a wizard. Start videotaping all my doctor appointments, all treatments, and being sick as fuck online and being that person. But I'm not. I am sick, but I see the people
speaking of that
doing what they're doing, and it's disgusting at times.
Speaking of disgusting, like when Dirty Laundry was stalking me at OG's, I had went up there to OG's because his grandma had passed away that earlier in the day, and rest in peace to her. And he was like, I want to get my mind off the stream. So I went up there to support my bro, and I went up there and he was we were like, chopping it up, and then Dirty Laundry comes and tries to confront me.
Who's OG?
Orthodox guy.
Oh, Orthodox.
OG, Orthodox guy. So like, and then Dirty Laundry comes sniffing around, and he wants to confront me. He doesn't even say anything, my condolences to Orthodox guy or anything like that, but he just wants to try to attack me, which is, and we go up there, right?
He's following you now.
Yeah, he's following me. Yeah, and then he's not sane. And I told him, like, I don't respect you, so I'm not going to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you, right? A lot of these people I don't respect. I mean, that's why I didn't want to talk to Cynthia. I don't respect her at the moment. And so So I told him that, and he kept yapping and stuff. Then he tries to use you. He goes, and what's wrong with you guys? He goes, you guys never tell Snaps. Don't you care about his health? You don't tell him to sit down and relax. Snaps, how many times have I said, like, put away this shit and this
a million, trillion, billion times?
Yeah.
But bro, he does that.
But he's using you. Though. I'm all fuck. Yeah, exactly. I said, dude, fuck you, bro. You don't care about him. You're just using,
Dude, I know exactly.
He does.
I know who
Snafu, he does the same thing. It just might not be about someone being sick. It's about OGW does this. Everybody does this. Oh, I can't do it, and blah blah blah. No, it's the way you do it. You're being a bitch about it, dude. Just shut the fuck up and make a stream, dude. And
what's up, man? That's all.
I agree. Wolfie,
man,
you know me. You've known me by now, Wolfie. You know, and Gabe has earned my respect on so many different levels of just like I look at Paul and OTW and all these people, and I gotta say, I've been disappointed in OTW today, and lately I've been disappointed in a lot of people, and I let it be known. But I also say there's a wheat and tear, and there is a line.
He's still my friend, still my good
friend.
Yeah,
exactly. It's not like exactly.
I'll be patient, and I trust in the fact that
absolutely.
I trust him that he has something going on, like he's strategized or whatever.
I just know there's certain people like in the Landry League, and then others in the other league, and that's what I'm saying. Is there's no remorse. There's no. It's all selfishness with the Landry shit. Like you don't see that in any of these other people.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No matter how much.
Actually, you do.
Paul?
Well,
Patriarchs of Yolanda. How many times I told you the road to hell's paved with
I know. I was reading
for sure.
I was reading
Wizard.
He's right. He's
Yolanda, right. If your dad come talk to is Yolanda's dad.
She said, "Okay, I see how it is. Take care, all. You all put the line in the sand, and I get the message. My attention's coming." All I said to her was like, "Man." I forgot, what did I say to her? I didn't say anything. Oh yeah, I said a long thing. I said like basically
you're apologizing for nothing. That's the point.
Yeah. You didn't say nothing. Or me. I'm not apologizing. I didn't do nothing wrong.
What'd you say to her? Nothing that I know of.
No, I sent her a message and I said
well, I don't know that then.
Basically kind of similar to what I said to you, what I witnessed about I'm like, man, I'm kind of disappointed that you guys he was trying to play you guys, and
well, then that's fair because at least you told her the truth. You told you instead of lying.
Yeah, I see him, and then he said, and then she said, like, I tried. Well, you did. I mean, we want me to say,
well, okay, I'm gonna be Yolanda. Come on, bro. When we profile people,
what's up, Paul? How's it going?
What's going on, Gabe?
This bullshit. We're trying to go over this NPC, this new voting system we have, and then Dirty Laundry had to come up here because he wanted some attention. And then we're doing our thing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had to learn this at one point that, we got to kind of hold a vision and then just move into that, because if not, then your vision becomes set by everybody else, right? And I think we all have an aspect of us where we want to co-create or commune or be open to everybody. And then there's another side of us that says, well, that's not reasonable. That's not logical. Yeah. And unless you're going to try to take it, like I tried to do at one point, Gabe, you saw when I used to do the broadcast, I tried to take all the insanity and the asylum and make it into something.
Right.
And if you're going to do that, you can go that route. But, again, if you really want to cultivate a community that's down for some kind of process or purpose or values or principles, then you got to trim the fat. And that just comes down to people who don't want to acknowledge certain objective ideas, right? Like we could talk about your drug usage, my drug usage, all the rest of it, and then we can make a value judgment on it and what that says about us. But then you have to do the same thing for you, right? And Cynthia, I'm not picking on her, but she doesn't want to cop to the fact she was deceived with Lucifer's shots, and she wants to say that that's biblical and that's godly, that God wants us to take 11 boosters and be safe, right? So again, if you structure an online community the way you would an offline community, we have to be realistic. You just don't let everybody around. You just don't let everybody in your house. You just don't want everybody at the table, because it waters down the real and valuable and powerful experience, right? In the name of false modesty. Oh, I just want a place where everyone can come. Yeah, that's demo crazy. Bro.
I think in the past I definitely didn't act that way. I let everyone come up, but like today is definitely a turning point, because I was like, dude, I don't respect you, Cynthia, at the moment. So, You need to leave.
So Yolanda's on a trip today with me, right? She can't understand nuance and context. Many of you on here are not very high IQ, I think, and you can't like distinguish or differentiate different ideas. Me going into Landry's hole because he's making videos with my name in it and then claiming he wants a resolution is not the same as me bringing Landry and every other online tard to my community on the ground, which we're moving forward with, right? That's why I can move forward with a community on the ground, because I set a standard at least some places sometimes, and I'm willing to be honest with myself and others, right? I'm also willing to do what needs to be done when necessary. So me going into Landry's hole and entertaining him and interacting with him is not the same as my broadcasts that I've been doing, because I'm taking charge of my area and my life, and I'm actually going to be part of creating something, as I have been this whole time, on the ground. So very sort of equalization based, equivocation based. It's not the same thing at all. But in collectivism, you see forced equality, where everyone gets together, everyone has a voice, they all claim everybody's the same, everybody's special and unique, and it's just not the truth, okay? So again, Yolanda, you want to make broadcasts with someone who takes jabs, says it's biblical and that they're godly. It has a bizarre look in their eye, right? It has multiple personalities, not just aspects of self, but like has a complete voice change when she's certain places with certain people, then goes other places and curses people out and acts nasty and all the rest of it. You respect that? You think that's genuine? You think that's honorable? You think that's good faith? Not to mention, these are cowardly people. Who wants communities full of stupid, ignorant, arrogant, cowardly people who argue with other people who obviously see more than they do, right? And are just willing to speak and do more than they do. You know, you're not being real with yourself and others, right? And that's what the whole online experience is supposed to be about. Everyone can have an avatar. Everyone can create their own name and their own nickname. Everyone can pretend to be something they're not and do it with everybody else. It's a bunch of garbage. And the more you go into slavery and genocide on the ground, the more you're going to realize you wasted your whole fucking time and life here trying to LARP as some kind of online community. It's embarrassing, right? And it's not in good faith, and it's false modesty, and it's everyone wanting to kumbaya and get along. It's not realistic. That's not how life works. It's not how businesses work. It's not how a community works. That's not how a prosperous nation works either. If you're wondering why everything's completely fucked right now, it's precisely because of the dynamics I'm laying out.
Is collectivism different than communing?
Well, to me, yeah. I mean, there's communism on paper, then there's communism as we see it practiced, then there's communing. I won't even use an ism, but then there's communing with a higher sense of self and using discernment to establish the facts separate from our deceptive feelings at times. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't be loving and caring. It just means we have to call out evil where we see it. And we have to be honest with ourselves and each other. And we have to like hurt people's feelings sometime, because everybody wants to think they're the best and brightest. And oftentimes the most stupid people bark the loudest. I may be doing it right now. Keep me honest. But I'm just saying that, like, you know, this online experience with the avatars and the fake names and the fake personalities and the lack of credentials for who and what people are on the ground. You know, again, most of these people sit home all day. They've never accomplished anything. They're never going to accomplish anything because they don't think greatness is something to shoot for. As a matter of fact, when they see greatness or someone wanting to be great, they try to demean it or devalue it or pull it down to their level and then beat you over the head with it, right? So that's just something I've seen in my life, whether I am that or whether I pursue that. I'm not even saying I am that. I pursue that, and I watch how everyone says, why is he free? They call me a rat. They bring up my heroin addiction from 12 years ago. They don't point out that only 85% of people can get off heroin and stay off. Excuse me, only 15% or less. Okay, so every step of the way, I've outcompeted folks in my sector, even down to doing heroin. And of course, I'm sort of being self-deprecating.
No, I'll even say this, bro. Like, not to glamorize it for sure, but y'all, even doing the awful thing of doing heroin regularly, y'all are pussies. You wouldn't even do that. It definitely.
Dude, I'm on the gas
you ain't supposed to do that, though, Gabe, right?
No, I know, but you know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah. Hey, they say I'm on the gas station heroin now because of my chronic pain and the heroin or the kratom and
Listen,
shit.
Here's the bottom line of what I think you were kind of intuitively getting to there is, in this life, you got to be willing to give your life over to something in order to seek greatness or be part of greatness. And that's something that I don't see a lot of folks here with the attitude of. They're really not willing to give their life over to anything other than mediocrity. And then everyone else who doesn't want to be a part of it, oh, you're stuck up. Oh, you're arrogant. Oh, you're this, that, and the third. But you're the same person who can't make any sense, can't put two words together in a sentence, and you're going to try to argue with someone who can, and then some. It's embarrassing. Again, this is what happens when you have a society and a culture that gives everybody a trophy and does awards and says everybody's great and they're legends and icons and all the rest of this garbage. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. It's just the reality of it. How are you going to be less genuine than Hollywood when we were supposed to be the replacement of Hollywood? At least Hollywood had drug addicts who could sing and dance pretty damn good and tell some fucking jokes. Most motherfuckers on here are boring, uninteresting, untalented. They haven't worked on themselves at all, and they can't put two words together in a sentence. And we're supposed to look to them as the replacements for the corruption of Hollywood and say they're legends and icons and all the rest of this shit. It's fucking nonsense. Cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out for sure.
Well,
Shout out Buddha with a $4.99. One second, Wolfie. Sorry.
These are horrible people in any community who are unsuccessful, and they're horrible entertainers and presenters. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, I got people who are
Paul,
fucking...
hold on, Paul. Let me get the super chat. Paul is right. Shout out Buddha says Paul's right. We need to be with people who better ourselves in our daily conscious. If we surround ourselves with daily negativity, we become them for sure.
Right, and this is how we go to conclusion, right?
Right now, fucking getting service roads, my map.
My nigga.
Okay, go ahead, Snaps.
Real quick.
I got people right now. See, this is where sometimes I think you misunderstand too, Paul, because I get where your lane is, and I'm glad that you got people. I've been doing this for years, bro. The crew is all over international.
All right, can you show me some land? Can you show me? Can we see that?
Yeah, but I don't show you. I even have land in family, bro. I don't talk about my shit for reasons, bro. Do I fucking we have people off grid looking at service roads because they.
Are you telling me you can't fix your car?
This is where I'm saying, Paul. Sometimes you look at all these people and you forget that some of us.
I think that you want to cope right now. I think that you want to cope right now.
It's not just Paul and Slave.
It's not about that. It's about the objective reality. It's about the objective reality. You can't afford to fix your used car right now, bro. We can't. You can't. We can't do this. We can't do this.
Sometimes I think
you're enabling. You're coping.
No, I'm not coping. I'm just calling you out on your bullshit.
Okay, if you want to call it bullshit,
come on, guys. This is. Stop,
you're doing shit, but you think others aren't doing shit when I know they are.
Hold on, Wolfie wanted to say something, and then Yolanda, hello, welcome. But Wolfie,
I know others are doing stuff right now in the times we're in.
No, I
wasn't saying anything about that. You want to make it a competition.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that most people that get into the industry, they end up doing drugs because of the shit they go through, but not all the time. But I understand what Paul's trying to say, man. I really do. And if it fits you, then you feel offended. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I would say. I understand what he's trying to say, dude. We all need to be better.
That aren't fucking making moves or doing
shit. We do, though, dude. It's the truth.
We don't need the divisiveness between us right here.
The country bigger than most you guys don't even understand.
We kind of do, though, because again, this is a place of extreme cope and enabling and lack of accountability and responsibility. So even the Buddhists will tell you if you're not practicing mastery in some way, your body, your mind, your spirituality, what you're creating, your gardening, whatever it is. Most of these folks on here are not doing that.
Well,
and they don't want to do that.
Real quick.
I get that. There's some out there that aren't, Paul, but I also think there's a lot who are that you sometimes.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't feel it. And you know what? Some people see it and feel it off me because there's at least some of it there, okay? And it's not because I'm special and unique. It's because it's there. And it's either there or it's not.
I'm not.
You can keep fucking coping and bullshitting yourself and others. I'm not buying it. I don't feel it.
Well, and that's where I'm saying that's where you're bullshitting yourself, and that's going to cause you problems down the road.
We'll see. Maybe I'm being arrogant right now. Maybe I'm being egotistical. Maybe I'm being prideful. We're going to see. We're going to see because I keep having visions and shit keeps coming together and shit keeps moving when I can't believe it. And it doesn't matter what I do. I watch people sit back, do the same shit over and over again, and hate on a motherfucker trying. So we're going to see.
All right, I don't have much time here. I don't have much time on the stream, so hold on. Go ahead, Yolanda.
Okay,
that's pretty feminism today, Yolanda. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let her. Don't be rude, please, for a second. Even though it might be true.
I mean, I Wait,
Go ahead.
what?
Go ahead. Like, what's up?
Well, no, let's address that. What do you mean there may be a little bit of that? What does that mean?
No, well, if I may, if they want, I just saw a little feminism today with the whole OTW, Landry crying. That's why I even told an NPC. I'll just say this: when I talked to him privately, I said OTW is in his fillers, and he's going to do what he's going to do, and I can't say yay, nay, blah. But OTW does not speak for me, Paul, you, Wolfie, anyone else. Neither does Yolanda. So I mean, whether you guys were doing your little cut, because that was the most inauthentic. Landry was playing all you guys. He's a fucking dumb idiot, and you guys took the bait. And it just, I saw a little feminism optics in the whole hug a buddy, fuck a buddy session. And you guys mentioned Paul a lot too. And it was kind of crazy watching the whole thing go down.
I don't even know what part to address and all of that. I've consistently had this.
Let me add one last thing. Let me add with this and then I'll shut up. Also, I saw you. Okay, we talk about profiling. You were giddy and happy that you were facilitating this hug a buddy, fuck a buddy session.
What?
And then when Flow State came on, and he questioned you, you could see your change of attitude and change of everything. And you're like, oh well, I just clicked the link to Landry's, and then they wanted this. Now I'm here, and then so like at first it was like a big hug a buddy, fuck a buddy, let's do something. And then when Flow State, because I was in backstage the whole time, OTW didn't let me up, but he sure as hell let Flow State up when you said, hey, let Flow State up, let's talk. So I was backstage the whole time.
Talking about two different streams.
When they right? were, no, because when they were talking about me and Landry and OTW was crying like a baby.
This is going to get nowhere. I'll talk to you about it another time.
No, go ahead. I yield. I'm just saying.
I know that you want to say one more thing. That's it. You're here now, so please share.
Yeah, sure. I just noticed your change up.
So it's unfortunate that my approach to this came from a place of goodness. It didn't come from anything else but that. And I get that clearly there's a lot of stuff going on amongst all of you guys that I don't know anything about. I didn't know that you and Landry had something else going on recently, Gabe. I don't know anything about that.
Really? Damn.
No, I don't.
Where you been?
Exactly. I haven't been watching. So that's news to me. This is really interesting for me to see how frustrated everybody is with one another. I don't know about what the recent thing that happened between you and Landry. So that's news to me. Okay. And as far as like my approach to what happened with OTW didn't have to do any of that today. He chose to do that and asked me to facilitate, and I did so. So, if people agree with it or they don't, that's on them. But that my intentions were to just try to ease things over, and that was it. It's as simple as that.
Well, like you said, you tried, and you're right. And
I just tried. It doesn't mean that it was going
to. If I may, you brought
how do you ease things? I'm not picking on Yolanda, but like this is the lack of discernment to play the tape through. How do you ease things over with people who are doing things to get themselves in positions where these energies happen? Smoothing things over isn't going to change who everyone is. Changing who everyone is going to smooth things over. They're not doing that.
But it came to a place of being able to have a conversation with one another. And then
a conversation about what everybody's motives on here are.
Toxic
That's where this all starts and ends.
To have a common ground and to start from somewhere.
You guys were mentioning me, Paul, NPC. I was backstage.
This is so simple, and everyone's overcomplicating it or oversimplifying it. It's very simple. Folks have motives for being here. They're not pure motives and intentions. They don't want to talk truth and seek truth and be set free. They want to profiteer.
So then,
and they want to do it off of other people.
Pursue conversations with Landry these past 3 months, Paul.
I'm willing to interact and get it on record. Doesn't mean I have high hopes, because if you're not seeing an honest effort from folks to change, and they're laughing and giggling and denying reality in your face and trolling incessantly and going everywhere and anywhere to get attention, they're probably not actually working on themselves and doing what they need to do to change. Now, that doesn't mean that over a long enough period of time, these venues and interactions may not spur on that change. I wouldn't hold out hope on that.
And let's be fair. You guys were mentioning. Let's be fair. Hold on. Let me say something. Let's be fair. You guys were mentioning people and not even letting them on panel or talk or say their piece.
No, you're trying to hold me responsible. No, don't do that.
You even mentioned my name, Paul's name, And then Landry, of course, mentioned me, NPC.
You mention people's names all the time. What is your point?
Right, but I'm willing to talk to him face to face. You're sitting here trying to fix
I
things.
didn't have the keys.
Yeah,
I didn't have the keys to say you couldn't come on the stream or not. And I encourage people.
And you said, "Hey, Flo, you should let
can I
Flo up here."
please say something?
Yeah, please
Seriously.
let her talk. Yeah, one at a time.
Because
did you not see what
all right, bye guys. This is gonna get nowhere. No, I've been working with all these men for a long time, and you guys have been doing this to me for fucking years, and it's exhausting. For years and years, I have been absolutely bulldozed by these men for being myself, okay, and for doing exactly what I did today. And it came from a place of goodness. That's all it did, and it didn't mean that I was right, okay, clearly. So I don't know what else to say or to do, but it frustrates me that, again, I mentioned that the world is in the state that it is of absolute insanity and chaos. And we can't even come together on a front for a one fucking conversation for a day without this shit. And I'm the bad guy here. I'm the one who doesn't have discernment.
Well, when you said that you did your best, and you notice I didn't talk shit about it when you give me a message, and I'll tell you.
No, you didn't. And I know that you were trying really hard you let me know how frustrated you were.
Yeah.
And I understood. I took in what you had to say, but I didn't bring that into the chat that you and I had talked about it in private in messaging. So
yeah, well, for sure, I didn't either. But the thing is like yeah, you did a good. I'll tip my hat to you in the sense that you did what you felt was right? And it's a positive. But my thing, yeah, but I guess my frustration too with it is the fact that like how horrible I see these people are, and how horrible I've been letting myself get in dealing with them. And I think it's a lost cause. This is why certain people need to stay away from each other. That's the best thing.
Absolutely, and everybody goes
around back.
Yeah, and everybody has to go through it for themselves. OTW didn't have to entertain it at all. He chose to and asked me to. Yeah. I went over to Landry's stream because Landry was talking about me. So that's what initiated me going over there. Because that's what I do. If people wait, can you put that last comment up?
The Shadow Buddha said
Yolanda, did you see?
Wait a minute, Paul. No, I'm doing something right now.
Why do you use
I know. You know that Mr. Accountability's here, and you're not ready.
Why do you say that?
No, you're just being rude. I'm in the middle of something with Gabe right now, and I'm trying to address something that was.
I wanted to ask you about your mediation. We both can't talk at the same time. I wanted to know if you saw the 5-on-1 the day before from the people who want resolution and mediation so much.
And before we go there, this you're addressing this comment by Shadow Buddha.
Okay, so Yolanda, why do you,
let her answer, please, dog. Come on, man.
I'm not a fucking feminist. I am not a feminist.
You've showed me optics of feminism for years now.
As some type of insult to me for 4 years.
No, I'm not insult. I've just said I've seen optics of feminism from you and Bex and other women on this Panelverse.
Don't start doing that shit. You address me.
Or like I've even seen you guys do like the remember Venus Cupcake and you guys doing your little feminist.
Nope, I'm not even going to go over. Nope, I'm talking about right now, Snuffy.
Okay, so if I see it and other people are seeing the optics to it, maybe you should start questioning yourself, Yolanda. The words and actions and optics you put out make some of us go, because I like you, but there's things where you show me your feminist optics of being.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me address this comment. This is what I meant by this.
But go ahead.
Let me address this.
A lot of people say they're not.
Go ahead, let her address it.
Thanks, Snaps. What you're watching right now, Shadow Buddha, is exactly why I say these men. These men, Paul and Snafu, have been on my ass like this for 4 years. That's why
I've been on your ass for 4 years.
Off and on, you and I have, yes, absolutely.
How many interactions would you say in 4 years?
Probably.
Think hard now.
No less than. What are you doing, Paul? I'm trying to think my thought process out loud.
I know you're trying to figure out how much you're going to maximize and minimize. So we've had 3.
And I'm thinking
we've had 3 interactions in 4 years. No.
No, I would say more like 10 to 15 interactions.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What have I been all over your ass for 4 years? Where was this at, by the way?
It's been on Jack Talcott's, it's been on yours, it's been on OTW's.
3, like I thought. Thank you for proving my point. So, 3 interactions, and all 3 times for the same theme. And was I on your ass, or am I pointing out certain dualistic dynamics that folks want to run with only one side of and not consider the other side?
But that's what you're doing right now. You're
I'm
only doing one side.
I'm introducing a sacred masculine principle to your wannabe sacred feminine principle that comes off as bleeding heartism. So again, I'll ask you where your mediation skills were when 5 people were on my ass the day before, lying, taking things out of context, projecting onto me because they couldn't have access to me in OTW. Every time we try to separate ourselves and do what we want or need to do for ourselves and our platform, and things start to gain momentum, somebody or something comes about that acts like we're all just going to lovey-dovey and forgive and forget and move on, but there hasn't been any change in anybody's mind or heart or how they do business. So how exactly is that going to be effectuated? This is pure codependency, right? Let's just call it what it is. Okay, you can pretend it's not. Because the reality is nobody can hold a platform and do a livelihood on their own with their own beingness and or somebody else. They need 10 fucking people who can't get along and won't get along because there's obvious reasons why. Are you not seeing all this? Are you not realizing all this? Are you not seeing the common patterns and themes?
What I'm seeing is that when you guys all decide that you don't want to get along with each other, then the division happens. I see when you guys decide that you want to do business transactions or business maneuvers with each other and they don't work out, the friction starts, and then the audience gets confused and they split up into different areas. That's what I see.
Yeah, but I don't even personally be like, oh, I don't want to get along.
All genders, right?
Somebody does a slight or does something pocket or rude. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't go like I don't want to get. I don't see it.
Where have I done any business endeavors with anyone else?
Yeah, I haven't.
Didn't you want to do some type of business maneuvers with Landry? Talking about
Landry wants that and told 10 people that he wants and needs that. I don't need that.
And then you went over there and we're talking about working with Landry. Am I confused?
I wasn't talking about. He's the one desperate for profit, trying to feed the homeless and double his money and all the rest of it. I'm not doing any of that.
I'm talking about before that, when you were over there and they contacted
me and said he wanted to do a documentary, and we talked about Slab City.
And that you may
and he used
have
10 other people to trash me and hate on me,
right?
Play power games while saying I was playing power games.
Right. So then it changed and you decided that you didn't want to do that because he was untrustworthy.
Yeah, but most of that was in private.
Again, the whole time from the beginning.
Public, because otherwise, why would I have known about it?
Ideas. I told him in public and in private, I don't feel trusting of him and I'm not going to move forward beyond a certain point. And also because I still need to continue to heal in certain ways. So I wasn't feeling as much of myself as I could be to be out and about. Right. So, I don't know where you say. I don't know where you say we're all trying to do business endeavors as if everybody else needs that and doesn't have their own thing going and isn't capable of sustaining.
No, that's not what I said. You guys were talking about doing streams together and doing business together.
Right, because Landry said he was going to stop gossip and drama and non-intent and all the rest of it.
Right, and then he showed that he was untrustworthy to you.
Well, I kind of knew that from the beginning, right? You kind of get a feeling about people, you get a vibe about them, about how stand up they are and how real they are versus how fake and weak they are, right? You kind of get a vibe with people about that.
So if you were so over Landry, then why did you continue to have conversations with him? If you wanted to draw the line in the sand and you didn't want your audience or anybody else that associated with you to deal with him, why have you continued to pursue having conversations with him?
No, I didn't say that. So you're not great with nuance and context. It's one thing to interact with them in their whole. It's another thing to cross-promote them and send audiences over and indirectly support them and their endeavor, because that's all they're wanting anyway. They're not going anywhere to have conversations or talk the truth or serve an audience or any kind of purpose. It's just incestuous codependency. You can't see that for what it is. You can't see that with Slave State and Slapcot and all these people from the beginning. It's been nothing but a parasitic using relationship where nothing has been produced of any redeemability or value.
I think Yolanda, when
Can
you were
I
trying
answer
to
a
play
question?
mediator,
Can I answer the question?
Yolanda was speaking. Then you can
This is what I'm talking about, is that they never shut the fuck up and give me a chance to talk.
Who's they? Why are you equating me with Snafu Snaps or any other these men?
That's exactly what you guys have been doing to me.
I just went quiet and I waited for you to respond. If other people are talking, that's them.
It's men.
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. You were saying something?
My point is there's codependency happening on all angles on here. Everything. All of this is codependency. It's the same audience that's been codependent on everybody. So what's your point?
My point is, again, I live my information. If you watched at least, because I'll cop to the fact that I entertained it at some point to try to do something with it, even calling it an asylum. And then I decided, okay, it's obvious what this is. We have to create a direction and a focus in order to be prosperous and successful. That's anything we do in life. So you got to get all the people who are disingenuous and are power hungry, but don't have true power in their life. Don't really have a value system and principles, run around with Masons and deviants and addicts and all the rest of it, never call anybody out on anything, and want to do drama content out of it. At some point, you got to say, okay, if I'm authentic and I'm genuine and I want to be prosperous and successful and create a community, then I'm going to have to limit my exposure to these people in my area, because that's where we can curate, right? You want to do work with them, you do it in their hole. You do it with them privately. I don't see the point in doing it on here, right? So when folks try to get me to share audience and all the rest of it, no, that's over. I'm not sending anyone anywhere. You cultivate an audience on your own by doing what you need to do, by being what you need to be, right? That's just what I'm seeing, because again, it enables and it encourages people to get with their little co-host, start a shitty broadcast, and they want everyone else to be nice and kind to them and give them a hand up by providing them what they can't get on their own. It's literally the reason why SNAP benefits are getting cut off right now. Same idea. This is a constant collectivist codependent idea with little to nothing to show for it on the ground or even for non-tent. I don't think that's the same for me. I think that I can honestly say, and you can say I have an inflated ego, I can honestly say that I believe with me on all that, I live my information as much as possible, and I have a different dynamic that I can show for me. So I can speak on that.
I think people have a problem with you, Paul, because you hold people to a high standard, because you hold yourself to a high standard.
Because
and
he
I
cares.
Guess a lot of people don't.
So it's okay for Paul to do.
Hold on.
I'm
not done yet. I'm not done.
So
yet.
it's okay for Paul.
I'm not done yet. I'm not
done
yet.
That.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I don't think people really want to step into their greatness. So people are mad at you because you're like a party pooper. To be seen as a party pooper to the mediocre life. That's what I was saying.
Right, and because I'm not as nice, kind, and polite and accepting for everybody's nonsense, including my own. So this isn't about I'm better than anyone idea. There's a lot of bitterness and resentment for people on here because they just don't want to look at themselves and say, I could do and be and have better. And I'm not. I'm choosing to entertain this crap.
I have a question, Yolanda. Honestly, because me and you've been getting along. I had no issues until this last move, and it's not even really that big a deal. But my question to you, it's not even that big a deal. I mean, it's not even that big of a deal. Yeah,
it's frustrating.
I see what you're trying to do. She just doesn't have the understanding. My question to you is this is how I knew OTW was cool. Because even if OTW, like I told Gabriel, OTW doesn't speak for me, doesn't speak for you, doesn't speak for Paul. But when you listen to what was going on there, the conversation kept going to other people that weren't there.
Always.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
You
didn't mention anything. You didn't say anything about that. You just kept it going, and that's where my frustration with you gets is because.
But didn't I say that he needed to focus on me?
Do what?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that though while I was there that we needed to be very specific and that the conversation needed to be about
because it kept with Landry at least it kept reverting back to the other people. OTW not so much. OTW in fact said no, and that's why even he's like, hey. I'm not even going to let people on the stage.
My experience then, which showed me, because every time that seemed to happen, I would try to redirect it back to the now conversation that him and I were having about that particular situation outside of the they. So,
is this the same stream you were talking to Wizard earlier about?
Yes,
or am I okay? All right, my bad. Okay,
I think you were getting overly excited because you are a hug a buddy, fuck a buddy person. Like that is a syndrome out here.
Yeah, but she's really not, because you can tell she's carrying bitterness and resentment toward me and can't even be direct or honest with herself about what it is. And when I joke with her about climbing in her womb or whatever else, she giggles and laughs and it's all good till it's not.
What?
You know?
I think
you know what? That is absolutely bizarre, Paul. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now. And
I know no one ever knows what anyone's talking about. I got it.
That's the thing. That's where the
Again, I've been on your ass for 4 years, and you have bitterness
She's
and resentment with me, but then we can't hear what it is or know it directly because it's just, you know, it's cope. The nice girl act is cope for all the other stuff you're not looking at and addressing.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, Paul. I
really
don't.
Wasn't that a joke you said before? Paul said that, Yolanda?
He has said it to me off and on through the years, and quite truthfully, I really don't. I laughed because I've been uncomfortable when he said it because it doesn't make any sense to me. And let me tell you why. He says it to me out of attraction and as a mother. Who fucks their mother? Okay, that's bizarre to me every time he says it, and I just out of politeness, I think it's bizarre. So
you thought it was so bizarre that you added on to it the other day and said, see, this is what I mean. This is the Me Too shit that Snafu talks about. The other day you were joking with me. You even added on to it to be cute and clever and kind of, you know, throw the energy back and forth when we're high vibing, when there's high energy. And then you go into this mode and you're a victim and I chased you for 4 years and you're uncomfortable. It was basically a metaversal rape.
Or the curveball.
Yeah, exactly. This is the same. It's the same garbage. And it's always from toxic feminine who want to play sacred feminine.
Paul, she's asking you.
I'm asking you, what did I say?
Oh, we'd have to pull it back up. Well, you were already in my womb last time, Paul. We already did that.
But
so why couldn't we do it
I'm
again?
going to defend Paul. Let me
stop
talk.
Fucking yammering over me, please.
I know, but this one is important. Listen, she's shown on multiple times where she'll be all flirty and joke and play the game with him and then go into the mode like this. But it's not just with Paul. It's a lot of men
through the years.
when they piss off certain women.
Paul has even said to me through the years that this is not a space to be for women.
Thanks, Wolfie.
And that's why I don't go over to Paul's place, because I listened to what he said. That's exactly why I don't go over there, is because of this reason.
Wait, I've never heard him say directly it's not a safe.
Yeah, she's taking it out of context again. What I have said is something.
He did say that.
What I have said is something along the lines of, women who have something going for themselves, who could get a successful man, right, and keep them and serve with them, probably isn't going to find themselves on panel with slave state. And all the rest of the deviants, laughing and joking and sharing new pictures until they want to play the victim, right?
No,
this is another Lindsay dynamic we're playing here.
No, right? You said that this was not a space for women to be around, and that especially unless there was somebody that had entertainment value to bring to your space, that was not.
But he said that about men too, Yolanda. He said that about all genders.
It's not been
okay, but he said it to me, and that's what I'm bringing up as the example, and I'm not imagining that.
The answer to that is you don't come to my broadcast anymore to work with me or share, but you do go to where to do what?
I listened to what you said, and so I don't go over into your space for that reason. I listened to what you said, so it's true. I don't need to be over there. It's not a space for me. And
right.
That's okay.
Again, when you have groups of men, especially who don't want to be honorable in good faith and don't stand for anything on the ground and are cowardly online and play power games, it's not a place for women, because women start to go, can't we all just get along? No, we can't. And that's a good thing, because again, scripturally, the wheat and the tares, we need to have a separation in order to have a unification and a strengthening of community, if that's what you want to do. And part of the problem why that doesn't happen oftentimes is the nanny state. It's called nanny state for a reason, because a bunch of mamas want to get around and pat everyone on the back and say it's all good and it's all going to be okay. Okay, we can try that, at the risk of seeing where it goes. I would think that by now, after the last 5 years and the last 50 years, you would understand certain nuance and context about what I'm talking about and why it applies.
And I also do know that I'm speaking with a man that has issues himself with not being able to figure out how to deal with his own issues. So, I mean, that's such as dealing with women and such as dealing with his issues with mothers and that dynamic as well. So you have also your perception over your insecurities over a mother or what is nurturing to you. Such as clearly what I did today. All of a
You
sudden now
call that
I'm toxic
nurturing?
feminism.
I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I really wasn't a part of it. So I have
You
no
weren't
idea
there,
what
but
you
what
did
you
today.
described is something that probably why I was frustrated is because I didn't think that wasn't a time for peace. People, we need to like knock it around a little bit, get dirty, and like talk about some real shit. However, like I said, Yolanda, I have to say, like that. I mean, like you're doing what you felt like you had to do. You wanted peace. It just wasn't the right thing. And I'm not attacking you or throwing you under the bus for it, but
well, again,
I was frustrated by that.
But if OTW didn't want to do it, he didn't have to do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm frustrated with him.
Yeah,
so
I know.
then
I'm
take
not
it up
even.
with OTW.
Yeah, I didn't hear to see it. I have no idea what went on. I don't even have an issue with any of that.
I have no beef with you on that. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I have an issue with us bullshitting ourselves and each other, and that's typically a feminine trait, right? We want to come into it with feelings and make it something other than what it is.
Oh my God, you guys are coming in here with your feelings every fucking day. So
what are my feelings toward you? I have no issues with you. You have issues toward me, bitterness and resentments that are piling up that you act like aren't there, and then have to come out in inopportune moments.
You're doing the same thing, Paul.
I'm not doing that at all.
Having an out of body experience right now.
I'm not doing that at all.
Right,
I don't have bitterness and resentments with you. I've seen the same pattern with you over and over again, that you want to inject a certain energy into the situation, which isn't necessarily a negative or a bad thing, but you lack the logic and the discernment to know where it's appropriate and where it's not. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and I think that's a masculine trait.
Guys. I gotta go.
I think this is potentially a complementary dynamic. Okay. That there, shows how quick she was wanting and willing to get out of the interaction.
Like at least Lana, you could have at least waited for him to finish.
Yeah, right. Again, this is just another mini simulation for exactly why, as she pointed out, what I've spoken about on my broadcast is evident because we have a hard time letting women be women and men be men and finding a middle ground with it, right? But again, this isn't about me and my mommy issues. This is about me having discernment and being logical and pointing out what it is and not making it something other than what it is because of what we feel. And if you have an intuition or an instinct that is divine, sacred, feminine, and you want to bring that to the table, I would think you'd be open to counterbalance that with a hefty amount of masculine logic, especially since you're someone at times who says you respect me for that till the bitterness and resentment comes up because I am not you completely and you are not me completely, right? And again, it's another power play. Well, love and the heart should reign all. No, it shouldn't. Because that's been our issue, right? Is we have a bunch of bleeding hearts who can't use discernment and logic to determine what the next right thing to do is for us to remain free. So we remain in this codependent bondage state that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Like Tupac said, we're a sucker for love. We're a sucker for love, especially when it comes to women. We treat them all right. Don't hold them accountable. Oh, anything, honey. It's okay, baby. I
mean,
that's why a lot of these females, right? They think that they could do whatever they want to do and not be accountable because they have a pattern in their life of either demeaning and devaluing a man when he tries to bring logic and structure, or ignoring it and denying it, and then saying he's a meanie and this and that and all the rest of it, right? I didn't have bitterness and resentment with her. She had that with me, but you would never know that until this moment because she's not being real with herself and me. That's the point. She just displayed why her loving energy isn't going to conquer the rest of the logic and the mismatch in the understanding in the value system. She just did it, just right there. Supposedly came in with the loving, reconciliatory energy and ended it with bitterness and resentment because I dared bring a sacred masculine principle of logic, morals, ethics, certain value systems, and structure. They don't want that. So, of course, the majority of women are going to have an issue with me because I'm not going to cater to them and simp on them because they're physically attractive, right? And notice how she went right to where their power always is. She's physically attractive to an extent at times. Right? So because she comes out with makeup and hair did and all the rest of it, and I show her some attention on the physical end, means that there's respect on the other end. There's not from her towards me.
Man. You can't win, man. But you can win by I like this, just keeping a simple, stupid kiss. Like if you don't want to be around somebody, fuck it. Like stay away, bro.
Get on.
Get on. This is it, man. And this is it. Paul was right. Paul's been right.
I don't know her. By the way,
Wolfie's been
Gabriel,
right.
I don't know who she is. I never talked to her. I don't know. I've heard of
She's
her
cool.
name.
We used to we bonded before, like on the metaphysical tip and stuff.
Oh
and
yeah,
had
she's
some
fine. She's
good
fine.
stuff.
This is the point, right? She's doing it right now in chat. You're projecting onto me that I want or need authority, as if the structure, the logic, the moral, and the ethic that comes from the objective understanding isn't the authority itself. That is coming through me. That is not me.
She doesn't like what I said that you were right, Paul.
This is why the majority of women don't like me. Even if they're attracted to me, they wind up not liking me because they want to make a power play out of the authority that is truth. It's not about the man. It's what comes through the man. And you don't want to submit to that. You want to fight against it, and you want to be nice, kind, and polite and passive aggressive while you do it. And you want to deny that truth in favor of your feelings. It does not work for you or anyone else. This nanny state proves it.
Right. And then
be that mean bitch you want to be. You know what I mean? Be
This
yourself.
is why the majority of you, when you're not doing the whole hi everybody, you're very masculine, you're very domineering women. You think that you're alphas, you're confused. See, this is why we have to have the hierarchy in a sense. And this is why respect or be respected. You don't want a man to be you don't want a woman to be a helpmate to a man. You want a woman to take the place of a man.
Look at Markella is very feminine and also strong. It's like you guys want to be strong, but you don't realize sometimes being humble is one of the strongest things a woman can be. And like, come on, guys. Like Cynthia, you're still here in the chat.
Did you read that? Did you see that comment?
But see, this is real quick, Gabriel, because you could tell where people are at by who they gravitate toward, right? Yolanda and Cynthia started a broadcast together, and they called it Something Girls, right? And water
it means listen, it means crazy women, crazy girl. Locas means crazy, yeah.
Right, but it's curious they would find each other because they reflect that same dynamic at times. They want to replace the men and be the sort of thing out front. This is why I said it's not a place for women, because typically women are behind a good or great man. They're not out front with other quote unquote alpha loudmouth women.
Right away,
right?
I gotta go.
You're probably
this is the guy. Wait,
Gabe, let me say something, please.
What's up,
the
man?
Redo 89. You're probably a single loser old lady that has no man in your life, and that's why you would not ever submit to a man, because no man would ever want a trash, not even a woman. You're like the way you present yourself.
Women need to
like
play
a
their
little
position.
girl. Men are done with these little girls and these broken fucking old used up hags.
Just like men.
And I'm
not saying you're doing any of that.
Man.
Yeah. By the way, I speak for myself. OTW, Snap, they don't speak for me. Paul don't speak for me.
No,
as they don't speak for me.
If your chick was acting like a broken hoe, you wouldn't be attracted to her, would you? If your chick was saying, I am not submitting to you, even though you're my husband, I don't see you really being married to that type of woman.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
there
not.
you go.
It's been 12 years.
Me as a single man.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. She has checked me
when these
women,
but
giving me my blind spots.
Is there a difference between the man and woman?
Good women do,
in just even biblical proportions. The women are not created equal. Period.
And that's it. We'll stop it on that. Road to Glory, Panelverse, Sector Battles. Watch, you guys are gonna be talking about that shit. Anyway, peace. Road to Glory.
Please believe that I'll never be shamed again. Again, I'll be the next heavyweight champion. Call me crazy, but no one can fade me. I'm the product of the projects, lost and crazy. Throw your hands up, Mr. Bruno. Ride, Big Mike Tyson about to brutalize that ass tonight. No hesitation, front of the whole nation. I'll beat that ass so bad I'll probably violate probation. Through demonstration as I strategize information. Intent to kill, so it's real like I'm catching cases. Let the world know I plan to die. If I don't leave with what I came for and be denied. Now, my first round for the times that I spit in the cell. The second round for the media and the lies they tell. The third round for the pain that I felt inside. Let's recognize, I won't be denied. When we ride, first rounds for the times that I spit in the cell. The second rounds for the media and the
ain't no peace. Fuck Landry and his punk ass dad.
When we ride on our enemies. Frank Bruno, when you know you ain't got no wings. Next. Yeah, we ride on our enemies. This is what it sounds like. When we ride on our enemies. Death row.
This is what it sounds like when we ride on our enemies. Oh, that's bad. Come on now. Come on now.